So we're back in the
So we
mines.
back in the mines.
Oh
I
yeah,
wonder how much does that date me? I think that's not that old, is it?
not that old, no. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if the newer generation still knows about that shit.
Makes sense.
Can you do some tweaking with the PNG tuber? Maybe, maybe.
Um, Maybe.
Uh,
As far as I can tell, it seems fine.
uh,
Yeah, I was about to say I do remember a Three Houses meme using that, so it's probably not that old, right?
like probably not.
Fire
That being
Emblem.
said, Three Houses is also
Engage.
already like 3 years old anyway. No, 5 years. What am I talking about? I'm so old that the numbers don't make sense to me anymore.
I'm so old that I'm older than the numbers.
I remember when numbers were invented.
And Nettle! So bad time I'm actually at D&D right now. No! Fuck! At your school. Well, hey, at least now I know you're
You
alive.
have nowhere to run. And no rings to protect you.
He was worried about you.
It do be like that, don't it?
I was very worried about you, Nettle. Sorry for missing last week. Nah, you're fine.
It's
Like-
alright. No, you're good.
Like, I was hoping for, like, it to be something like, you just slept in again, but at the same time, I always think it's gonna be the worst thing, so I'm like, well,
there's gonna be a Doofenshmirtz backstory.
yeah. It's like, well, Nettle's dead.
I was at my other D&D group and I got such a headache. Like that
Fair.
sometime. I think I'm an idiot. I was about to ask what happened to your emblem ring.
Bruh.
Someone help. My brain doesn't work. I've played this game so many
My
times and I'm
will
still an
is
idiot.
firm.
Actually, ooh, do I give this just Saline or one of the others?
That's actually
Your
a
orders,
question.
please.
Clearly you give it to Anna.
Let's hear it.
Why do they give me these spots? Oh, never mind, that's ground and water, not the fucking
That is, not
I'm
giving the spot. That is,
hinder.
lowering mobility and evasion.
That guy kept talking over me again, and I swear to God, I very nearly beat his ass. He's in the army, so I would have gotten like decked. I would have gotten decked, but it would have been worth it. Yeah,
For you,
Hmm.
anything.
yeah, fucking ugh.
It do be
Here I
like
go.
that.
Nothing's worse in this life than a self-important bastard.
Honestly, though.
The entire United States is figuring that out right now.
Indeed.
That the worst thing in life is a
Pretty tough,
self-entitled
you know.
bastard.
Yeah.
There's a ring. Now's our chance.
Alright.
not.
Now's our chance. Nope.
I see.
Oh,
Dang,
very
dragon,
relatable.
evil,
Yeah.
magic, ring powers.
Very well.
Alright.
Go
I
ahead.
do think you want to move everyone pretty much as far up as possible.
Yeah, I'm trying not to
'cause,
let
you
fucking...
will start getting chased eventually.
Who is that? Jesus
Celica.
Christ. That's some range.
You'll be fine. You've got 2 staffers, it'll be fine.
Who's still cool though? I got to bring my daughter with me. My D&D daughter, the one I made a plush for. Ah, yes, the D&D daughter. The daughter made specifically for D&D.
For the D&D.
I don't have children to clarify. Like, I would hope so.
Makes
That was
sense.
how young you seem to be.
Bruh. They broke Diamant.
Diamant is Crash.
Diamant is crash indeed. 18 damage.
Well, how old do you think I am? Obviously, it's somewhere between, it's somewhere within the Lego age group. You know, what is it, fucking 12 to 99?
99, something along those lines.
It's a slider that you can move around at any given point.
Something along those lines.
Go, my corrupted soldiers. Kill their every last shred of them.
So another
So
guy
yeah,
now has
Diamant,
glory.
Oh yeah, Diamond can't move. Can move again.
Yeah, he got his weapon unequipped by the staff. That was not the freeze
Hold
staff.
steady.
This is gonna be
I might recommend healing Alfred first, but it's also probably fine. Yeah, no, move him first. Chances are he doesn't even take damage.
25
Yeah.
plus 1.
Iconic
This
+1
is
move.
what I trained for.
Where the fuck did the plus 1 come in?
I'm assuming something to do with the house leader bracelet, but I could be wrong.
Understandable. So we're gonna move
Alright, now I
Jean
think
in
we wanna move
behind
Jean
him.
as far up as possible to heal him to get him out of the way.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks.
On this side, we're gonna send Yunaka after the archer.
Naka should be able move her into the I guess it doesn't really matter. Chances are she dodges anyway.
Yeah. Well, I'm
This
thinking about
guarantees she dodges, but
like
the other
I
one
was
is just a
thinking about
decent
like
chance.
getting her out because getting her back out is gonna be a pain.
Oh yeah, getting her back out will be a nightmare. That's fair. So yeah, probably safer to attack from that spot. Ironically, she loses her guaranteed dodge, but still probably safer.
Another kill for me.
Yeah, because otherwise she'll be like dragged behind the fucking group and have a chance of just getting absolutely shredded. No. I don't have any axe users because I turned Anna into a mage, but Anna. But Anna.
29% hit. If that ain't a Master Lance moment, I don't know what is.
All in a day's work.
God, I
Alright,
love Anna as a unit.
I suppose you could use you
Let's
could
see.
probably use Etier with a longbow to snipe down that flyer that's attacking Diamant.
Yeah.
Like down one. Let's see how the longbow one shots. So you're fine.
My turn.
I helped, says Diamant.
Yeah, Diamant just went, hey, I want in on this.
But that guy stabbed me like 3 times. Let me get a good whack in.
You know, it's something I realized that was absolutely hilarious. I put Sigurd on Louis.
No, that's a pretty common.
No.
Play.
That's not all. I never once used Sigurd.
You never once engaged.
Nope.
That's
Like-
unfortunate because giving Louis move is really good in this game. Because like.
Like, I definitely set him
Armor
up for
Knight is still
movement,
pretty
but
bad
never
in this
used
game,
it.
But nowhere near as atrocious as others. And Louis is just generally a good unit because of that. Like, when Armor Knights aren't terribly lagging behind everyone, some of them tend to be pretty okay, but Louis is just really good even by those standards.
It's our boy Roy again.
What's our move?
Yep. Roy is our boy.
Well, not right now, but
Well, Roy was our boy. Now he's their boy.
I think I bring in Alfred.
Probably. Go for the... Excuse me. Go
Yeah.
for the break. Huh. Can't double if you drop your weapon, idiot.
Indeed. And then from there, I bring in Anna. Oh, but nothing I do actually kills. Well, that's where we bring in Yunaka.
Probably just get this one clear anyway. Maybe Yunaka. One or the other.
Because I think Yunaka...
Actually, Sean
no.
needs to get the hell out of Dodge. This is unrelated. This is an unrelated
Yeah.
observation.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Who
move...
could likely actually survive fighting back there is the real question. Because I think, Diamant would probably be fine, or maybe, like, Yunaka in a forest. But someone needs to kill that guy.
Yeah.
Because that guy's gonna be a problem.
We'll have to use a couple of units, I believe.
Yeah. Most likely. Probably Citrine? Yeah, Citrine
Yeah,
should be able
Citrine.
to. Exactly. They make a good team.
I claim this victory.
Saline. Mini bow. The one range bow, my beloved. Alright, Yunaka should be able to easily finish this off, or maybe Louis if you so prefer. One or the other.
Actually, does Louis have the range for that? Oh, I don't have the fucking crystal.
He has
Never
a
mind.
javelin. He has a javelin equipped, but
Okay, I didn't realize that.
yeah, no, pretty much the only units who are going to be
Was
locked
that
at
too
one range
much?
in this game are sword and fist units. Like, pretty much just those two.
Okay.
Because, bow units are locked at 2 range, sometimes at 3 range. Tome units have 1, 2, and 3 range just kind of built in sometimes, if you've got a Thunder Tome.
You have chosen
But yeah,
poorly.
the only 2-range sword is the 11 sword, with the exception of Alir's second personal weapon they get at the end of the game. And... Actually, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I don't think,
Okay, first I'm
I
gonna
think
move
they
the.
can actually just run away from that guy and be fine.
Yeah, I just figure like
They can bravely run away. Brave Sir Robin.
Indeed. I definitely feel like I need to go ahead and move the rest of the group out first, considering
Definitely.
like
They're
they will be
kinda
in the
blocking the
spots. Yeah.
Also, you should be very happy that you're playing Thracia right now, because if this, or that you're not playing Thracia right now, because if you were, the way this map's win condition works, you would have to move literally everyone down to that tile first, or else you would lose everyone in your army. Thracia is a funny game.
See, technically, I'm still trying to do that at the moment.
Reasonable.
I think, yeah, I think the best bet is this spot, and
Probably
then
just move as far down as possible.
yeah, feed this
Bro,
kill
where
to
the hell are
Ana.
Ivy, Kagetsu, and Zelkov? They're just gone.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
Yeah, they're definitely not. They're not. They decided to sit this battle out.
They saw how well you were taking care of things in front of you, and they're just like, nah, this is easy for them. We'll just talk to them after they've gotten out.
Yeah, fuck.
Equip the Fire Tome. You do not want her to have a Thunder Tome here.
Or wait, is that an Axies? What was that? That is an
It's an
Axies. I
Axiom,
could use
but
Surge.
You do not want her to have the Thunder Tome because...
Like, let me see.
Wait,
I could.
Hold on, just back out of her menu and just take a look at the guy real quick. Back out of her move. And look at him. He's got a hand axe, so he's attacking from 2 range anyway. Do not equip the Surge
Okay.
Tome.
Yeah, no Surge.
Yeah, no, just equip the Fire Tome, because that's that's the book that makes her the fastest anyway. She's not going to get doubled now. She was going to get doubled if she was holding a Thunder Tome.
Oh well, fuck.
That just means she's not going to counter. It's not a big deal.
Dodge it. Shit, dodge.
Alright. Surely Ivy, Kagetsu, and
The
Zelkov are
corrupted
going to be
alone
here.
aren't enough. Hounds? Take care of these pests.
Oh no, it's the Hounds. They have stolen the emblems back.
I understand what must be done.
There they are.
There they are.
We now have the Lucina and Lyn emblems. Lucina has a pretty solid chance at being one of the best emblems in the game, because, yikes. She can basically make 4 whole units immune to damage,
Oh god.
with the only weak link being the person in the center.
Reignite us.
Yeah.
Marth?
Like, I don't think she's
It
as
is
good
I,
as
Lucina.
Byleth, Sigurd, or Micaiah, but she's still really darn excuse me, really darn
I
good.
have one more.
The
I have
draconic
one more
time cre-
gift
I
for you, Divine
borrowed
One.
it. While it is not one of the stolen
I
rings,
borrowed
perhaps it will
it.
help.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's the plan. Here's the
Come and
plan.
face me.
Let's hear the plan.
So the plan is. Oh, for some reason I thought he was a fucking archer. Why am I stupid?
It's
I don't know.
gonna happen sometimes.
The weapon looks weird. That's what I'm going to attribute this to.
Just in
The
his
weapon
hand.
looks weird. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, so the plan is step 1: Archer.
Kill?
Or not Archer, fucking Lance. What the hell am I talking about? What the heck?
I have no idea. Either way, Kagetsu is still one of the best units in the game.
Oh, wait, Masters. Ooh, wait, what? I need to check everyone's
You
items
can
now.
promote someone once you get out of this map.
I need to
because
check everyone's
now's
items
probably
now.
not the time to do that.
Not you, not you, not you, not you. Not you,
looking
okay.
for?
I was looking to see if there's any other items.
Come on,
That was the
everyone.
plan.
Let's get out of here.
That was a pretty solid plan. See, I forgot you promoted Alir, so I didn't think Alir had enough move to make it. I was just confused why you were gunning for the exit without an escape plan. I'm like, oh wait, no, Alir does have that move. This is why promoting Alir early is a really good idea.
Tension? Nah. I remember my first time doing that map. I fucking lost like
This way.
2/3 of my
We
army.
can travel to
I think I had
Solve
like
through this
3
forest.
people left when Ivy, Zelkov, and
And now you lost 2/3 of your army on the prior map.
I
yeah.
hate to abandon Hortensia.
Funny how that
Staying
goes,
in the
isn't it?
kingdom is not an option.
Yeah.
See, it's not as funny as my run of this game, where I didn't realize that doing the Emblem trials, which are specifically stated to be a test, and not like an actual combat scenario, if a unit dies during those when you're not in casual mode, they stay dead. Much unlike the Chapter 2 map, in which it is directly stated to be a test and they do not stay dead.
Okay.
So I put Kagetsu on one of the maps. He died immediately because I just misunderstood the enemies, and it was terrible for everyone involved.
Yeah.
Steel. Silver, not bad. Unfortunate on the iron.
Bro, I got the 3 medals. What do you mean?
Yeah, but silver is without question the most valuable because it converts into so many of the other ones.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see how many more seals you've got.
I can get 2 master seals, 3
second
seconds.
seals. Beautiful. I love to see it.
thank you. I thank you. I thank you. I thank you.
I've got a lot more stabs I can get now.
Mm-hmm.
The question is what to go
really
for.
nice.
Which stuff?
Physic. It's a
Oh,
ranged
yeah.
heal.
I thank you. I thank you. I
Obviously
thank
pick up
you.
another one of these just because I can.
And you probably want to pick up at least one restore staff.
Yeah, I have
Thank
Clearing
2 of
statuses
them
is
right now.
pretty neat.
I
I pick
thank
up
you.
another
I
couple of
thank you.
obstructs.
I
For the
thank you.
silence, the
I thank you.
freeze.
Do come again.
Now, obviously, what I do immediately.
Mhm.
You. The fuck can you even become?
Wait, what?
Goddamn nothing. That's what it is.
These do not promote inherently. They have a level cap of 40.
I'm trying to figure out if it would be worth it to change her off to anything else.
Honestly, probably not, because the covert tag is really nifty, and if you put Corrin on her later, she'll just get like plus 60 evade for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm looking at Anna. I just leveled her.
Diamond! He can promote into Successor. I believe he gains access to axes through this.
Yeah, that's what it did show. Just
But yeah.
everything but resistance.
Which, not bad.
Yeah.
You know, S rank swords and A rank axes. Realistically, the most important thing you're going to do on him is give him a hand axe.
Yeah.
Citrine can become a sage. Just pretty direct upgrade, naturally. Maybe give her a staff.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm thinking of swapping out one of my 3 mages, because I don't need 3 fucking mages.
In my opinion, Salient is the worst mage because she's kind of awkward. She builds as a combination unit. Like, she uses swords and tomes, and that's just kind of not super worth it in my opinion.
Yeah.
That being said, Ignis from her promoted class is pretty funny, but that's neither here nor there. Or does, which one does she get actually? She doesn't get Ignis, does she? Excuse me. Yeah, let me take a look at those skills again real quick. Classes, learnable skills. Alright, so, once you hit promoted level 5, you earn a skill
Actually,
in
which
your
one?
promoted class, right?
Which one's the funnier thief, Yunaka or Zelkov?
I mean, Yunaka is theoretically better at actually hitting things and evading things, but Zelkov is plenty good at both of those and has a higher strength stat. That's why I said theoretically and not just directly.
Yeah.
What is Yunaka's personal again?
Whenever an enemy is in
Critical.
something, yeah, something that gives an ABO bonus, she gains 15 crit.
So she can theoretically crit more often. That being said, she does need to catch up in stats.
Meanwhile,
And
Zelkov
can just
initiated
reduce
hit
enemy
minus 10. Yeah.
So yeah, Zelkov is really solid. Like, he's just harder hitting Yunaka.
And then, yeah, I think I want to bring in Ivy.
Ivy is definitely one of the best units in the game. Like, she's a surprisingly bulky flyer that attacks with magic. And not to mention, when she hits promoted level 5, she just does more damage. Yeah, when attacking with a tome unit, may deal extra damage equal to half of foe's magic. Trigger equals dex percent, which her dex isn't, like, amazing, but it's pretty solid. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, so all the royals get unique, class skills once they hit level 5 in their promoted class, right?
Yeah.
So,
I may not look it, but I'm an excellent cook.
starting off with
Just like
Alfred,
prepping
he
the
can just
alpacas
block
meals back
50%
home.
of physical damage taken with a dex percent chance.
This meal could start its own legend.
Quite
What
a
was this?
pleasant
Saline may
flavor.
add half of strength to magic damage or half of magic to all other damage. Dex percent
I thought
chance.
this would be a hit with
Um,
customers.
Let's see. So Diamant gets Soul, which
Here,
is recovering
take some
half of damage dealt. Or recovering HP equal to half percent or 50% damage dealt. Trigger equals dex percent. Alchrist gets Luna, which ignores half foe's defense or resistance with a dex percent trigger. And Ivy
Hello,
gets
Lady Anna. Did you ever get a good idea
that
for
thing I
something
said
to sell?
earlier. Deals extra damage scaling with the
No,
enemy's
the
magic.
idea wells run dry.
Oh. Are you crying?
Oh, yeah,
No,
and in Alir's promoted class, they'll get
but
access
I am
to
feeling a little down.
a straight up shortened
You know,
engage
I
meter,
tell everyone I'm
meaning
not
you don't
just a
have to do
kid.
anywhere, or
Stuff
you have to
like
do
this
one less
reminds
attack
me that I
to
am.
fill up their
I'm
engage.
a kid, and
ring.
that's all there is to
Okay.
it. That's why
You
I
know what I
can't
mean.
think of a single
Yeah.
new product for Sweetheart's Day.
I'm sorry, Lady Anna. Though I think I know how I can help.
Huh?
I have a new pitch for something you can sell.
Oh no,
I've been thinking about
she's
it for a while,
commercializing
actually.
Valentine's Day again.
Here it is.
Indeed.
Handcrafted necklaces. Necklaces again. We've been over
We've been over this.
I know you mentioned that they're a pretty common Sweetheart's Day gift, but handcrafted ones would each have a unique feel to them. That's what you're after, isn't it? I seem to
So is
remember
Lyra
class
implying
one
that
being
there
a
were,
popular handicraft where you're from.
That they just
Add a
had
string to
access
that,
to
and you've
mass-produced
got a
necklaces?
necklace. Was it that bad
Yeah.
of an idea?
No, I like it. This could
Man,
really
I didn't
sell.
realize the Industrial
Oh, thanks a
Revolution
bunch,
already
Divine
happened
One.
in Elios.
You really lit a fire under me.
Glad I could help, Lady Anna.
And that the Divine Dragon's just trying to bring along the next stage of it
Checks out.
by introducing sweatshops.
I mean, we've already got a child laborer right there.
Oh, look
Indeed.
what I found. It's an Alfred.
We also
Fancy
have a
in
small
place like
Victorian
this.
child to
Hey,
force
Naka,
into them.
you settling in okay?
Absolutely. Everyone's been a tasty treat. If anything, the welcome's been almost a little too warm, you know? I'm an unknown quantity. I could be anybody. What if I was a somebody? Who would know? It's weirdly convenient no one's been checking on me to try to find out.
Oh, should I be snooping more?
Oh, should
Seems like
I be
a logical
snooping
course
more?
of action, that's all I'm saying.
Well, I do want to get to know you
Alfred's
better.
just trying to talk to her, and she's like,
Yeah, we should
you
talk
don't
more.
have any
When we
idea
get the
where I'm
time."
from.
Indeed.
Is that your idea of gathering intel? Are you really gonna go that easy on me? Think about it, chum. I
Yunaka
could be
trying
an
not to
enemy
act sus
spy.
moment.
Probably not, though. I trust you.
Forsooth, silly lad. Whence
Silly
comes
lad.
This unearned confidence? Have you never once been betrayed, swindled, double-crossed, bamboozled?
I get that
I
question
get
a
that
lot.
question a lot.
That question a lot, he says. Not a bit of self-awareness on this guy. I don't get you, Alfred. But maybe I shouldn't look this
Maybe
gift
I
knife in a
shouldn't
serrated bevel.
look this
If
gift
you
knife
trust me,
in the
I
serrated
appreciate it.
bezel.
Thanks.
Anytime, Yunaka.
What the
That sure
fuck?
was a conversation that happened.
Yeah, that sure was.
Alright, so,
Wait, should I summon some more?
might as well, right?
Actually, I might not even have the
Have you been checking your, billboard thing?
billboard.
Once you're out of
Oh,
this room.
yeah, the support, yeah. Like the donation board. Actually, I don't have enough bond
Yeah, the
fragments. I have
donation board.
75.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's why I asked him, like, you'll get a whole bunch from achievements there. But yeah, we can't pull on the leaf banner anymore.
Yeah. So no Brave
so-
Thunder.
No brave thunder, unfortunately. Let me take a look at the other. Launderings. Alright, where on earth is, Wait, do the DLC bracelets not have bond rings? Hold on. Any chance you could check that out for me once you're done with the donations board?
Yep.
Yeah. Because you've got Lucina, you've got Lynn. So, create bond rings.
No.
You cannot use the bracelets for it. Good to know.
Yeah,
Alright,
they
so
seem to have their
looking
own
at it-
little spot over here too.
Makes sense. So, looking at it, I don't think you particularly care about either of Lucina's rings with skills, because Crom grants plus 5% to trigger rate for all skills with trigger rates. This is things like your, like the Nobles classes I mentioned earlier, right?
Yeah.
Also, hello. And Lissa grants Heal Touch, which is, plus 5 HP upon healing a target. Like, plus 5 healing when healing a target.
Yeah.
Not amazing, I wouldn't say. So, next up, Lynn. The skills possessed by those bond rings. Elliewood grants Drawback, which is, you pull an ally one space back. So, like, you play someone adjacent, your unit moves a tile away, drags the person to the space they were just on, right?
Okay.
And Nino grants Giga Excalibur. If unit initiates combat with Excalibur, deals plus 20% damage. This is one tome that it affects, so probably not super worth it.
Yeah.
I suppose you could just do some summons to get some bond rings for just sheer stats, but I don't know how useful I think that is, especially when bond rings could be used for skills instead. Speaking
Yeah.
of, Lynn is probably going to be someone whose skills you want a lot because they have to do with speed, and as I'm sure you're aware, speed is a pretty important stat.
No holding back.
It's me, Boucheron.
You know, I thought she was unironically gonna one-shot him for a second.
More experienced warrior.
Yeah, not quite, but there still was one combat phase.
Yep.
And now they can talk.
I too would want to talk to the Divine Dragon after they stabbed me
I'll
several
be your
times.
opponent.
Etier here, busting in once again. I really thought I had you.
Somehow
Man,
I
Lear's
won.
winning all her fights, isn't she?
Yeah.
Alright, now you get access to Lear's Divine Dragon skill, which is well, not broken, but it's pretty darn solid.
Here we go again.
Let's have a good match.
I am Boucheron!
Hello again,
Royal
Boucheron.
Knight of
Boucheron
Furion.
again.
This ends now.
Well,
Now she one-shots it.
One out.
Somehow I won.
yes, somehow.
I mean, she crit.
I know, but she just went, somehow I won.
Right, I can't hear that on the Discord stream. It's fine.
Which I don't know why that is. I fixed it again.
Yeah, I just checked my volume and it's at max, and I can
I don't know, like
kind of barely hear the game.
Oh, you see, you can somewhat hear? What the fuck? Wait, I think I know what it is, but it'll raise it for the stream too.
It'll be fine. Don't worry about it.
So if I do it like this, it just means every time that anyone talks or
Now
anything, let's turn it down a little bit because it's going to be loud as fuck. Yeah, there. So let's get these other supports done real quick.
Alright. Lear Etier.
I see you're staring at me again, Divine One.
I was. Again.
Again.
Sorry. I
Yeah,
just
I
can't
need to
help
turn
it.
down. It's
You
like,
know I don't mind.
Man,
It's pretty
people
neat,
in this
in
game
fact.
really love staring at each other.
That
I think
said,
about right here.
I can think of better ways for you to feel good
Or
than
no.
just admiring my confidence.
Right there.
Such as?
Because otherwise it
100
drowns
laps
both of
around
us
the
out.
Somniel.
Like, running?
Even I get stressed sometimes. And when I do, I always go for a run. As long as I'm running, my mind is empty. It's like I'm sweating out all my troubles.
Huh. Still, are 100 laps really necessary?
Strictly.
In
They
my
are strictly
experience,
necessary, Lear.
yes. Anything
Indeed.
less runs the risk of a few stray, lingering doubts. So,
Would you run
how
100
about it?
laps around the Somnium
You
with
interested?
Yes,
But
I
of course.
think.
Great, let's get started.
You mean now?
No time like
You
the
mean
present.
right now?
Do you want to get confident or not?
I hadn't planned on running 100 laps today, but I guess it's
I
worth a
guess it's worth
try.
a try.
You're on, Etier. Let's
2
go for
laps
a
in, and
run.
Lear's just
Now
collapsed
you're
on the
talking.
ground.
Indeed.
Are you all right there, Divine One?
Boucheron? Why do you ask?
Oh, I just thought you seemed a little worn out.
Yeah, I just dealt with
Ouch.
Etier.
You noticed? I am feeling sort of sluggish.
I just ran 100
That's not
laps around
good.
this on you.
You're eating 3 meals a day, I
3
hope.
meals a day,
Yes.
I hope.
I don't think my diet is the issue.
Well then,
Couldn't be me.
how about your sleep?
About the usual.
So you're eating and sleeping fine, but you still feel groggy. It could be stress.
You think so?
I wouldn't be surprised. Going to war is stressful for anyone.
Yeah,
What have you
right.
been doing as stress relief?
Nothing.
What have you been doing
It
as
hadn't
stress
even
relief?
occurred to me.
Flashbacks.
Why?
to running
What do you
100
do?
laps around the
I have
Somnium
several
with
ways to blow off steam. Like going up a mountain alone and spending some quiet time fishing.
Wow. That does sound
Wait, do you have
relaxing.
the fishing minigame on the
Would you
card?
like to join
Yes.
me sometime? The
Okay,
alone
thought so.
part of it is optional. Really.
Yes, I would love that. Please come get me the next time you head out.
Now, have I done much of it? No.
All right. Now, you should probably take a look at your bond rings real quick. Maybe we do that with the next deployment.
I mean, yeah, because it... Well, actually, no, I guess I could do it here. At the same time, like, fucking optimize all button is so useful.
Indeed. Alright, to the world map we go.
Oh, it's 6:30. It's time for me to wake up.
Skirmishes, or are we just advancing?
That's a good question.
Because
Like, I think we should be
starting
good.
off with soul marking.
Like, I think we should be good to go on.
Probably. Well, those ones just disappeared anyway, I guess. There's 4 of them on the world map.
Yeah, 2 more should have appeared. Oh, especially since we're doing chapter 12, we're about to get to one of my favorite characters.
I love
Right,
this. I love
See,
this.
a paralog? A paralog I could probably get. I could probably go ahead and do.
A paralog? Yeah. Especially on normal mode. Because I did the Lucina paralog on hard mode, completely blind, and that's where I got, Kagetsu killed. But if you are... You're probably gonna be fine.
I'm probably gonna be fine. I'm in casual anyway.
So I still made it out of the chapter alive, just without Kagetsu.
Yeah?
It was admittedly rather embarrassing, but I think that's to be expected.
God, I'm not looking forward to the 3 Houses paralog.
The Byleth paralog, or the,
I think it's the Byleth paralog, the one where they have all sorts of fucking beasts and shit. Like, it's in the catacombs, I think it is.
Yeah.
I fucking hated that one in regular game. Fucking hated that map.
In like normal 3 houses, that map's not that bad because everything just runs
Oh
away from
no.
you.
Oh no. Okay.
Alright, so...
Get out of here, Saline. At least for this team specifically. So we have you knock it. No.
So,
We're gonna bring in, without a doubt, Etier and Ivy.
yep, and now as for rings, what happened to Lucina's ring? Oh wait, no, this is her parallel. I'm an idiot. Oh,
You
God.
are so good at asking about what happens to rings.
In the maps that it's relevant for.
Yeah.
Bro, I haven't played this game in so long, apparently. Probably Finn if I had to
Yeah,
guess.
you would think it would give me one of the higher ranked rings, but no.
Nope. Yeah, no, Finn's a really solid. 2 speed is crazy, what the heck? Then probably Nana. Nana A, if I had to guess. Nana doesn't grant magic. Interesting.
I can look around to see if there's any other ones that do.
Asbel? Do you have an Asbel S?
Yes.
Yes, you have an Asbel S. 2 speed and 1 magic. Diamant probably wants another Finn if possible.
I can give him a Finn B.
That'll work. Well, let's see what else you've got, though. Shiva, Olin, Rita, Noah, Star.
Ooh. Is that?
Magical Diamant!
No, I was thinking about that for
It's
Anna.
fine, but yeah, that one... I think the 2 speed from Asbel is still probably better, but...
Yeah, true.
Probably Finn B or maybe Ocean B.
Let's see.
Probably Finn.
Yeah. Alfred has that one, of course. Etier.
House leaders, Etier.
Why is it so, like, enthralled with giving me just the Celica bond rings? The fuck?
Good question.
I think here I need what? Dex?
Honestly, the Nano Ring's probably not that bad, but Dex and Strength are probably what you're looking for, maybe some speed.
Damn, the only one that gives it is Finn S, though. For both. Yeah, I think Nana's my best bet here.
Nano's probably a good...
And then
choice.
Ivy
And
can keep it.
honestly,
I like the idea of
Ivy
having
makes-
I really like the idea of having a flyer that just comes in.
as soon as possible too.
Yeah, I
bring
ran
it
out of.
Master
I think I ran out of Master Seals right before I got to her.
Ivy's definitely someone you want to get promoted soon though. So
Let me see.
yeah.
No, wait, I do.
Oh nope, you got one more. Yeah, no, Lindworm is crazy. Like, look at her stats after this promotion. Like, this is just a fresh out of the box Ivy with investment resource that is very common after this point of the game. 19 magic, 14 speed, 14 defense, and 16 resistance.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, Lindworm is surprisingly bulky. Like, she's got both her defensive stats in the double digits with 30 HP, and is not even particularly slow to move. She's not particularly fast. But,
Don't hold back. Strengthen our bond.
All right.
Fight with everything you've got.
I'm still thinking about that time Lucina renamed Falchion. Are you familiar with this story?
I am not.
I've got this.
Obviously, this is all I do.
I'd believe it, but might as well go fish for
Gotcha.
XP on those guys elsewhere. Probably find a place to be on.
Let's go.
Ooh,
Ready and
Maybe not Alfred.
wait.
She's probably
Grant me
fine.
strength.
Yeah,
How does
yeah,
this
it's
look?
called doubles.
Not
Probably just be better off
awful.
calling it doubles.
but-
No, it's just gonna be for those guys. Yeah.
Time to open up shop!
I remember constantly being like, "Oh no,
We fight for
forgot
peace.
it." Yeah,
I
probably
think I have them on this side.
on that side. Yeah.
See, like, one of my absolute favorite characters in this game is actually Panette.
Oh no, yeah, Panette's crazy.
Like, I know she's not next chapter. Like, at least I think she's not next chapter,
Not
but
next
like,
chapter, but I think like either chapter after or might-
What's wrong? You won't.
You
Your
won't
stance
win by
has
just
no
standing there.
openings. I don't see how I could hit you no matter where I strike.
Doubt will only
you're
dull.
approaching me instead of running away.
ooh, that is a pretty big fucking chunk of my health.
Now the reinforcements arrive.
Yeah, this will still be fine.
Think so? Fun fact though. Notice that purple exclamation mark.
Yeah.
Look at Lucina's weapons real quick for me. So, Parthia, not super relevant. Effective against the dragon.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense.
Parallel Falchion will in fact, like, check, what's his stats again? Speed 24. Okay, so you will not get double your unequal speed with the Parallel Falchion. But, this could be kinda iffy. Your fingers just a scissor.
Yeah.
Fair fight, says Neomont. I would not attack the longbow here.
Yeah, no.
I'll help.
99%
good
chance to
session.
hit.
That was a goal, not bad. But yeah, I don't actually think you want Aldir to be the one to fight Lucina here, because that parallel Falchion will in fact hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, just have Aldir come down
Dream well.
here. Runs up to Lucina, runs away. Probably have...
Dude, why are you on Elsa?
She probably doubles this guy. She does not double with the fire tone. Interesting. Also,
Yeah, Elsa has lower speed.
yeah. Now, Ivy could probably, like, at the bare minimum, they can team up for this kill. But it's pretty likely that,
Let's begin. Almost.
the crit Ivy, she in fact did not.
She in fact did not.
Well, On the right side, this leaves your mages to face the mage. They'll be fine. Probably fine. And a level.
I probably should have gone Fire Tome just because of the other mage, but at the same time, it was funnier to have the bigger number.
That guy might actually have a Thunder Tome, so it might not be good.
No, fuck.
It's fine. She's fine.
Or he's
I
stupid.
forgot they would in fact be blind to Shadow Flames. Alright, now
Okay.
you have people here to help you with the casino.
Indeed.
So,
Emblem.
house leaders, check their combat arts real quick, 'cause you might be able to get some decent use out of it. You could you could use Raging Storm to act again immediately.
Okay, in that case,
Might miss.
what I'll do is I'll actually go in here, attack once at least. Just that way I can break Crystal and attack again.
Yep.
Instead of using both turns
Raging
to...
Storm might miss though.
Ooh,
That's
right,
59%
right.
chance. You've got the time still.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Wow. The Khans fought in the arena for the right to rule? It's almost like fate brought us here.
The Khans didn't battle. They picked champions to fight on their behalf.
Whew. If that is the case, I think it fortunate that this place is not the true arena.
Indeed. Now, come at me.
I'm here.
You know,
That's fair enough.
I was thinking... Yeah.
Raging Storm! Right now you can House Unite or something stupid like that.
Yeah. It won't be enough to kill, but...
Don't hold this against me.
Before that, though, like,
It's
before
just a
that...
scratch.
Not bad.
Damn, that's pretty good. Alright, now,
I'll
clearly,
do...
you kill the mage with a leer and have, Anna kill Lucina.
Oh wait, here we go.
Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, that is a problem, actually. Tell you what.
Doesn't
Yeah,
work.
that works fine.
I will have you fall. A good wind.
Alright, now Lady Anna can go and kill Lucina.
Ready yourself.
Unnecessary crit.
Strictly necessary, what are you talking about? The style is what really matters.
So strong.
And I didn't even have anyone fall.
Nice.
I lost. Your combat skills have grown at...
Your combat skills have grown at...
Yeah, I was gonna ask now that I think about it, are you doing the Fel Xenologue too?
Most likely not.
Reasonable. Correct even?
I'll probably do that on my own time.
Fair. You know, that thing's torture if you're not at the end of the game anyway. And even then, sometimes it is pretty torturous. I'm not used to seeing this many people on the post-battle map. That's more units than I had alive by the end of the game in my Iron Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which honestly is way funnier. Still thinking about that time I got Yunaka killed on accident by setting up an override for the enemy Emblem Sigurd. And it just happened to one-shot her because of the distance he was attacking from.
Hey, Claude. We should have a little strength competition. Best way to become fast friends.
I'm all for making friends, but a contest like that wouldn't be fair. How about a board game?
Claude is not interested in such brutish things as lifting weights.
It just it cuts back to like afterward, and Alfred's like, "You've won 37 times. How in the fuck?"
I believe it.
They're playing
Good morning,
the Fire
Prince
Emblem
Diamant.
equivalent of
I
Monopoly.
see that you're an early riser like myself.
Not
I
quite,
believe
Prince
it.
Alfred. Night owl into early bird would be more accurate.
You mean you've been up all night?
You mean you've been up all night?
That's right. I sat down to handle a pressing task before bed. Next thing I knew, I was watching the sunrise.
What was it you were doing?
I was drafting requests for funding to send to Brodia's nobles. Our military needs support. Any loans will be used as political leverage in the future. I'm worried, but out of options.
Huh. I mean, I see. I can sympathize with your plight. Every crown prince has the same troubles, it seems, no matter what realm they rule.
I don't doubt it.
Well then, I must carry on with my morning patrol.
Would you mind if I joined you? It would be foolish of me to try to sleep now. A walk and talk with the prince of a neighboring kingdom sounds much more enjoyable.
That's kind of you. It's sad that we only get the opportunity during hard times, isn't it?
Yep.
But a long walk might be just the thing we need to get to know each other. Let me start with a question for you. What's your favorite muscle?
What's your favorite
What?
muscle?
That's your opener?
Oh, whoops. I was trying so hard to keep up the act, but I guess I blew it with that question.
No, you're fine. I think I'll take a page from you, actually. I could stand to be a little less formal.
No fooling? Oh, that'd be swell, Prince Diamant.
Gets to know what his favorite muscle is.
We
How
did not.
rude.
We did not. Like, we asked, the question was asked, but never answered.
Oh,
Why do I get the feeling that Diamant's favorite muscle is like... I'm trying to think. It's gotta be like a back muscle, probably. That's the vibe I get, right? Like, which one?
Yeah.
Shall I prepare a 3-course meal? A single dish, is it? I'll start by... Wait, is this right? I think this dish is fit for a banquet.
I bet this would be a hit with
Quite a pleasant flavor.
Here.
Okay, I got what I wanted.
Alright.
Oh, well, this is also something else I wanted, but... The Anna
What's that
Zelkov
you're
support.
doing, Zelkov?
Hello, Divine One. I am melting wax with which I will produce candles.
With which I will...
Oh, wow.
produce
Is candle making a hobby of yours?
You could call it that. I prefer to think of it as a pursuit through which to kill time.
Kill time?
Some say you kill time until time kills you. That is my philosophy.
I had no idea you were such a profound thinker, Zelkov.
Not at all. I may speak in a way that suggests a deeper meaning, but rarely is that actually the case. It is simply another way of killing time. Idle amusement, nothing more.
Wow.
What is it? Your eyes are possessed of a most curious twinkle.
I guess I just find your outlook fascinating. It's a whole new perspective to me. Somehow, it feels like you know a lot of things that I don't.
You are interesting. Perhaps next time we chat, I will show you an interesting place.
Now I'm curious.
I will keep the nature of it a surprise for the time being.
All right. I look forward to it.
I still need to know if there's like a way he actually determines which word he wants to emphasize, or if it's just
completely random.
Whatever he thinks of at the top of his head.
Fair.
Hello, Zelkov. I'm Anna, but you can call me Lady Anna for short. Nice meeting you.
What a delightful child you are. What can I do for you, child?
Casually
What is it you need?
Huh?
Is there anything I can
What a
get for
delightful
you?
child
Are you getting
you
enough
are.
to eat?
I'm not hungry, if that's what you're asking me.
I hope I am not frightening you. That is not at all my intention.
Not at all my intention.
Who says I'm scared? Real merchants like me see all kinds in our line of work. If I wanted sweets, I'd just buy some from myself.
From myself.
I see. Well, good.
Which brings me back to why I'm here. You should buy something.
Yes, of course. Show me your merchandise.
Sure thing.
Like, now you're speaking my language.
I'm not sure I like the sound of that sigh.
I am afraid to say there is nothing here worth purchasing.
What?
While it grieves me to speak so harshly to a child, these goods are worthless to me.
Hang on just a minute. What's wrong with the stuff I sell?
If I must harden my heart to explain, so be it. There is no passion in your products.
What's that supposed to mean?
I can see how failing to understand that would lead you to sell these things in the first place.
Excuse me?
A product must bear the indelible mark of its creator's passion. It has no value otherwise.
What's the difference even between a product with passion and one without? Show me.
Very well. I possess many such wonders. I would be happy to show them to you.
This ought to be good.
I feel like I'm gonna love their support line, man.
I love everything to do with Zelkov.
Fair.
He's so funny. Like, I wish I was that funny.
Wait.
Hi there. You can call me Lady Anna.
I am Diamant, Crown Prince of
Anna's
Brodia.
gonna fucking die. Never mind.
I can learn much from your strength.
Wanna win next time?
See, I was thinking, man, I probably should put L
thing
Surge
for
on her,
you.
but I think I'm good having the Fire Tome in here.
Probably. L-Surge might be a bit heavy,
I'm Lady
Yeah,
Anna,
it's a little
the
heavier than Fire,
mysterious
so like
merchant.
being able to have Fire in here and
I am
possibly...
Diamant.
Okay,
Prepare yourself.
salty run back.
Whoa.
Oh, he came in with a different weapon.
He has a different weapon. He doesn't get double anymore.
My loss.
He
Your
really
game.
did come for the salty run
He
back.
said salty run back.
He was like, I cannot lose to a child!
Imagine if word got back to Brody about my
Hi
defeat
there.
against a
You
child.
can call me Lady Anna.
I'm Lapis.
I saw red
Get
and thought it was
ready.
Diamant again.
Yeah.
He's just like, I must teach you this lesson again.
I wasn't strong enough.
The Brody
Wanna
military
win
is
next
starting to
time?
suspect that I lost
Have
to
I
the
got
fight.
just
This
the
will
thing
not.
for you?
Jesus!
That was quite the level.
Yeah!
Dang. That was like as good as you could reasonably ask. Probably better.
Ivy, Crown Princess of Illusia.
I'm Lynn.
Yeah,
I
you're gonna
won't be
die,
holding
Ivy.
back.
No?
Victory
What the
is yours.
fuck?
but I won't lose next time. Lucky,
How the fuck
I
did the
suppose.
killer only have a 10?
Good question.
Like, she very much is a flyer.
Your ring is something of an heirloom in my family.
That is pretty accurate for Lynn's
I
damage output
suppose
in
that
her
makes
own
things
game.
awkward.
Not at all. I spent many years in your father's company.
Most enemies in
King
FE7
Hyacinth
only
treated
have
me well.
single-digit defense, and Lynn still does kind of struggle to damage any of them.
Ooh. Oh, I just realized I can no longer inherit skills. Ooh.
What do you mean no longer? Or is it just the bond for engine cost?
No, it's the bond rings that I no longer have.
Oh yeah, you're not getting skills from them. That is unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
You know what my favorite inheritable skill in the entire game is?
Huh.
Sigurd's Canter. It's so good.
Fair.
The way it works. You know how it works?
Yeah, I know how Cantor works.
After you attack, you get 2 spaces to move. It's
Oh wait,
so good.
is that different from Three Houses Cantor? Because wasn't
It's
Three
different from Kanto.
Oh,
For some
okay.
reason they call it Kanto in the older games, even though that makes literally no sense. And the way that works is it uses your leftover move, but Sigurd's Canter just gives you 2 additional tiles to move, though it does cut off whatever you had. So either you can like stand still, attack, and move 2 tiles from there, or use all your move, attack, and move 2 tiles from there.
Okay,
Either
yeah.
way, still absurdly good.
Wait, does Three Houses
Especially
have
for,
Cantor
like,
or Canto? Because I thought Three Houses had the bullshit where you
Three
you
Houses
only
uses
have
leftover.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah, for some reason,
That is no longer here.
to be fair, I don't think it's ever called Canto. No, it's called Canto in the GameCube games now that I think about it. But, yeah, the way it works is just, older iterations use leftover move. This iteration uses just flat 2 more move.
Okay.
Which is still pretty darn good, all things considered.
I'm ready to do nothing. Hey, my goody. Hey, it's Buddy. You want to scan it? You want to food? Food? I can only bring in 5? What the fuck? Okay, not Celine. It's not Saline.
Yeah, it's because you get a...
Saline? Yeah, yeah, it's pronounced Saline.
Yeah, it's because you get Fagotto, Bonet, and Pandreo on this map, they think it's funny to artificially lower your unit selection.
You can have the last thing you want.
Which is fine by me, because I love Fagotto and Pandreo anyway, but...
Are you just gonna eat them both?
Eh.
I'm trying to limit it to 1, but yeah.
They're kind of cool.
Huh. You know, for shits and grins, you can bring in Louise. Oh, yeah, Emblem, I got it. Actually, do I have anything against death? No. I have Elbar. Which I think is my only fucking option here.
Yeah, probably is your best option. I mean, making Louis more bulky is never a bad idea. This is untrue, by the way. In maddening mode specifically, it is a pretty bad idea to make Louis more bulky, because the enemy AI changes how it works on that difficulty, And sometimes it just straight up won't actually aggro onto Louis if they can't damage him.
Oh.
Help! Help! All right, let's do this thing, Sentinels.
Admittedly, kind
and
of.
guests.
Also very disappointing.
Finally, time to get this party started.
Hell yeah, Pendrio.
And guests.
I will serve up a most deadly dish.
Hell yeah,
Before I
Pendrio.
forget, watch out for those patches of quicksand. That stuff will really slow you down.
I'm sorry, who is Fogato's voice actor? Why the fuck does he sound like Senku from Dr. Stone?
Let me take a look real quick. So, Fogato's voice actor.
I'll do my best.
Zeno Robinson. And who did you say he sounded like?
Senku from Dr. Stone.
Good question. That being said, let me see who he plays in other things. So, let's see. What's here? He's Gamma 2 in Dragon Ball.
Guided by the emblems.
Let's see.
See, do they have any archers? They don't have any archers, so I'm fucking golden to do whatever the fuck I want with Ivy.
No mistakes.
Evil Slayer.
For Lucia.
Sethos Genshin Impact. What would you
Understood.
recognize?
Let me at him.
I'm happy to help.
Did you play Scarlet Nexus?
Not really, no.
You did not? I
No.
don't think so.
Got it.
From case study of Vanitas.
Wait, he's Vanitas?
Yeah, Vanitas. Why'd I call it Vanitas?
Okay, yeah.
Thank you, Kingdom Hearts. Wrong stress.
Divine One.
He's Vanitas.
It's such. I can use my staff to.
Slayer, I said.
Yeah, I don't think I've gotten to Ganyu in Demon Slayer yet.
Raz Neon White. Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense as well.
Let's see.
Mods, crush they balls!
Something affordable tomato. You can't do this. Banning and reporting. Scams, spams, bots are tampering. Bots. Advertised with first message. Submitting report. Goodbye,
I can use my.
tomato.
I love how this has become such a common issue that you have like a set fucking pattern to it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Let's pray.
He's Junpei, Ori, and Reload.
Time to pray.
I don't even get it. I can't wait for the backlog to let me hit
dish it
fucking Persona games.
Let's see. Who you said he reminded you of Senku, Dr. Stone, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. Who
Any
that's
customers?
Who voices him? Aaron Dismute. The voice of Alphonse.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
Yeah, especially because he's all grown up now, so it's really fucking weird.
That's so weird.
I won't forget you.
1 XP. I'm gonna fucking riot. Alear was 1 XP from level.
Well, here's the 1 XP. Attack Diamant. Just hearing Diamant grunt despite taking, like, at most a paper cut.
Yeah. Okay, have Bunei wait over there. I'll have Anna move. Well, Anna move in over here. Ooh, or do I? Okay, here's the play.
Let's see the play.
Yeah, what's up?
I might need some of your IT help for just a minute. I'm sorry, I know you're streaming.
What's up?
We stream the IT help.
So, I was sitting in a call with Reyes. I'm waiting for him to join a VC so I can drag him in here. And I dropped a maybe 3-ounce container of, like, slime on my desk. Not into my computer, just on, like, my desktop.
Okay.
Like, no harder than me fucking, like, tapping my desk.
Yeah.
And my PC entirely froze, the audio froze, and was just going, wah.
It's time! Remember this.
And I held the power button because it wasn't responding to anything, turned it off, and I tried to turn it back on, and it's just saying no signal. Can you
haunted.
Can you drag Reyes in here, please? One of you.
Let me go ahead and do that real quick.
Thank you.
Into the stream chat he goes.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck would even, first off, cause that.
Yeah,
Wait,
here.
can you, like,
I'm gonna turn my camera on.
Let me hear it.
We're gonna watch. I just checked to make sure that all of my cables were plugged in properly. So here's off.
Okay.
Megan has it. I told her to look for the 4 lights on the motherboard, but they're not lighting up. So it's either
intriguing.
The GPU, CPU, boot, TJ, I'm so sad, bro. I haven't bought Xenoblade X yet.
I have not bought.
This is my main monitor. The other one hasn't even turned on yet. And it's just saying no signal.
I was
yeah.
like,
Well, the no signal.
Like,
yeah, the no signal is going to be is an error popped up by your monitor there. What you're probably going to want to do, this is going to sound counterintuitive, but go ahead and unplug the computer for about 5 minutes or so.
Oh, like dirty power maybe?
Yeah, like just let it go, like fucking, or actually just unplug. Don't even fucking do 5 minutes. Go ahead and turn it off, unplug it, and then hold the power button afterward to go ahead and cycle the power through, and burn off the excess.
Like hold the power button while it's unplugged?
Yes.
Yeah. It's like vomiting, essentially.
Yeah, because your PSU is going to have a little bit of excess power in it, so when you hold the power button itself there, it'll basically try to...
Hold it now?
Yeah, go ahead and do it now. It'll go ahead and try to cycle it through, but since there's not enough power to actually run anything, that'll just discharge everything.
How long should I hold the button?
I'm pretty sure you're good here. It's not for too long. And then go ahead and try to plug it in again to power it up. Just if that doesn't work, then it might be a more physical issue, in which case you might be fucked. How long have you had the computer?
Not long.
Not long? Okay, so
maybe 2 years. Maybe.
Oh, 2 years.
Oh.
Okay, so do you turn it off at all? Or do you just leave it on all the time?
I turn it off. I turn it off whenever I'm not using it.
Okay, you do better than me there.
You could just try.
I don't know
how comfortable.
I think he turns his off like once a month.
Oh, dude, yeah.
I turn mine off.
And then his boot is so slow. He's like, "Why is my boot so slow, man? Why are my games been so slow?" I was like, okay.
See, I turn mine off.
And when the lights aren't on.
I turn mine off when it's restarting.
Oh,
makes sense.
The fans are up, but the lights aren't. Is your power supply short?
I'm actively watching this fan right here spin.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the monitors are still like.
Monitor 2 is still in standby. Monitor 1 has not turned on.
How do you shut my monitor? It's just a main monitor. Like unplug your main monitor. Maybe it's a monitor being funky. I don't know. Try that.
Well, this monitor would default to being the main monitor. It's on, it's just sleeping. It hasn't received any input yet. This one defaults to being the main monitor if this one is not working.
You just try.
No escape from you. I'm sorry.
I don't know. Yeah, that's weird. I wonder.
My keyboard is turned on.
Time to party. The kitchen is closed.
My keyboard is saying that there was a power surge.
Oh.
That would check out.
Your keyboard can tell you that?
It turns on these two lights whenever it, like, if the power goes out and then it receives power, it turns these on. It also does that, maybe, if I unplug the PC, but...
Wait, did something go on your monitor screen, or am I trolling?
You're trolling. Yeah, see? It's spinning.
Yeah. Actually, that's one of the most visible things on the stream, is the fact that that is actually spinning through the glass.
I won't flinch.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry, I still can't get this fucking plate off to clean the fans.
Yeah.
Give up.
Because the only way to get this off is to reach up in here and yank up, but the metal is beveled.
Dang.
I don't see any red lines on the motherboard.
Yeah, I don't see shit.
Is your, okay, your desktop's resting on a metal plate and not directly on the carpet, right?
It's not even on a metal plate, it's wood.
Okay, that's good.
But yeah, no, it's not on the carpet.
And you said it did this after you fucking dropped slime on the desktop, nowhere near the tower.
Yeah, no, literally, this was sitting here, I opened this, pulled this out, and then went, and it froze.
It would have been so fun. It would have been so funny if you did that again and the fucking thing just booted the fuck up.
Well, I just turned it off.
That would be pretty funny.
I have no idea. Like, the only thing I can think of is the vibrations knocked something loose. But what the fuck would they have knocked loose?
I just checked all the cords in the back. This bitch is dusty.
Oh.
Like, I'm trying to think, like, because realistically,
I don't know how comfortable you're doing it. You can maybe try unplugging and replugging your shit inside, and then you boot it up. That might.
Something like a line bitch with you, just say so.
Let me try. Well, the fan is spinning again.
and none of the lights are coming on.
Monitor's on.
I feel like you would see if anything had been, like, jostled loose. Like, if your fucking RAM fell out, you'd fucking notice.
Yeah.
No signal.
I remember actually having my RAM still on and then I thought I had it fully clicked in. Turns out I didn't. So like, oh, I fixed it. It works now.
I just... Yeah, in my professional opinion, your shit's haunted.
Yeah, I see that.
I believe it.
Whoop. Bug. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get a screwdriver.
Yeah, I think you need to get an exorcist as well.
Are you certified in that?
Sadly, I don't have my exorcism certification quite yet. I have to go through the Vatican for that. Yeah, like, I would have to go through the Vatican for that, and I just don't have the money to go there yet. Expired exorcism certification.
You think that dude cared? This ends now.
Unnecessary crit.
Dream well.
Am I reminded of the story Joseph was telling me one time where his dad was doing tech support, told one of his clients that the computer was, like, genuinely possessed, and it was the local priest, and he was like, alright, I'm preparing to do an exorcism.
Yeah, and then his father went to the fucking confessional because it was, like, the Catholic priest.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, he went to the confessional and he was like, oh, that was you.
Honestly, why the fuck am I trying to think things through? Let me just get ChatGPT out.
I mean, that is a way of doing it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking sorry. I'm trying to like the line. Oh wait, hey Nettle, I've returned. I can exercise. I talk to demons sometimes. So let me go ahead and explain the current situation, Nettle. So basically, yeah, I had not realized that you were back. I wasn't looking at this Twitch stream. I was trying to figure out IT stuff through Discord. Basically, our friend Megan here dropped a tub of slime on top of her desk, nowhere near her computer tower or any components, and it was still in the tub. And
it was closed too.
It was closed, and the fucking the computer just went black. Like the screens went black, and now it won't turn on.
It didn't go black.
Oh?
It just froze. Yeah,
Oh,
just everything froze.
Honestly, yeah, your next best bet will probably be going ahead and just checking that everything's still in there tight.
Okay, I can't find my normal screwdriver, but I found one that'll work.
The vibrations from like the drop could have shaken some parts out of place. Yeah.
Come here, hot mama.
Technology. So what the heck was the pre-Fire Emblem workout? Or pre-work Fire Emblem?
This is the pre-work Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
I was excited. I love demons.
As you
I
can
mean,
see,
like,
I'm doing this as legit as possible, wearing socks on a shag carpet.
Now we're going somewhere.
We're still just doing some setup for Fire Emblem before you streamed.
no,
We are streaming.
We are in the middle of streaming.
Well, I know you're in the middle of streaming. I know you're streaming right now. I was because you.
The pre-work Fire Emblem is the Fire Emblem stream.
I didn't know what time you started at.
The time we started at was before work.
Fire Emblem stream.
Pre-work Fire Emblem. A Fire Emblem stream.
I, for some reason, thought you were streaming at like, I'm too used to him streaming basically by the time I get home from work. Like, start streaming or just started streaming, not be streaming already.
I finished up my programming work early today, so I decided to fucking go for it. Okay, before you touch any more. Okay, before you
touched it.
Okay. Okay, that is exposed mode. Good. I just don't want you to fry shit. I don't know. Fucking push in the double check that the GPU is pushed in there properly. Check all the cables.
Fucking. I don't fucking know. What else am I pressing on?
It's like anywhere a cable, like anywhere a cable connects to the that's okay. So that's basically that's a power cord essentially there, which is why it's plugged into your GPU. Those are just extra So anywhere a cord is connected to a component, just go ahead and push it in. Make sure that it's
perfect.
Yeah. Dante's Inferno is all the gods that were like pagan gods for all in hell because Jesus, right? Yes.
I don't really see anything else to fucking press on. I pressed on that one. Where I am. Pressed on all that. Pressed on that feller. Huh.
Well, that was a little loose.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's a motherboard connection too, so. But off the cable alone, I can't figure out what that goes to. They weren't exactly particular about who went where.
Particular about who went where. Checks out.
Honestly, so.
I've got a question.
Yeah.
A question.
Why is this down here? This is like 4 pins on a thing with like 12 pins.
That is pretty standard. I mean, that's pretty standard.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you can look for your 4 lights now on the motherboard to see where you...
Well, that would require it to be powered on though. Looking for lights when it has no power is not beneficial.
That's it. It's like where's
And so
Wally?
Cleopatra, Helen of Troy, Achilles, and Patroclus are all
Alright,
sitting in the
text me
second circle of
later.
count.
I'm gonna go back to.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Good luck,
Thank you, friend.
Sorry, you're thingy poopied.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Am I? Alright, we're gonna press the power button, guys.
Yeah, power button.
With it open.
Yeah.
Power.
Just expect like I'm just waiting for it to fucking explode at this rate. Yeah.
Explosions are fine.
That was really fast for you to say there's no fucking signal. Oh!
Oh, it's lighting up. It's fucking gold. Not gold, but it's colored again.
Your RGBs aren't orange.
The RGBs
My
aren't
RGBs
orange.
are RGBing.
It was literally just that one motherboard connection. Wait, no, what does that say? Boot failure detected.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay.
No, go back up.
I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Give me just a second. I gotta move this so I don't slap it with my feet. Oops. Ugh.
Okay. Enter your BIOS.
Isn't mine great? I've only ever found one video of it being yellow. Why is it called Tweaker?
Because you're that's tweaking the CPU, and I'm double checking. Yeah, your CPU isn't overclocked. Go to boot tab.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Just trying to read out. Move down one so I can read that option, and it's currently in yellow. I don't know. Try going to save and exit. Yeah. Or wait a second. Yeah, go ahead and just exit without saving, and see if it boots. And if it doesn't, this might sound stupid, but you might need a watch battery, because I swear to God, if your BIOS battery died.
That would be crazy.
Fuck.
Yeah, load optimized defaults, then boot. Let's just try that. Additionally, Tiresias, for the crime of being blessed with the power of prophecy and nearly straight up murdered several times by several assorted gods, has his head snapped backwards in the 8th circle.
Somehow checks out.
Man, this is an interesting stream for sure. Just like
Indeed.
getting a bunch of unnecessary crits, barely being able to do some shit in Fire Emblem, and then all of a sudden diagnosing the ghosts in your computer. Hey! So it really was just a singular connection that on the motherboard that got
Shot
loose.
by a putty can, not can even.
Fun. Well, hey.
Hey. I turned you off.
Well, hey. I mean, okay. Having something reactivate itself as a default isn't as bad, considering the alternative of no computer.
I don't remember how to turn that off.
The hell turns off?
Because we restarted with recommended defaults. Alright, I'm going to tentatively turn my computer off.
Put the panel back on?
Reason.
Yeah, and put the glass back on.
Alright. Also, the entire Divine Comedy is basically a giant fanfic that makes Dante go on a magical trip through heaven and hell with a celebrity boy crush. Yeah, it's a self-insert fanfiction.
Yeah.
And then, if it restarts fine, I'm going to shut it down again and go back into my BIOS and figure out what I disabled to turn that App Center thing off.
Understandable.
And I'm also going to have to turn Secure Boot either off or back on so that I can play Valorant.
Yeah.
Regrettable.
You know what?
Regrettable.
Man, I wonder why your computer's broken. Fucking Valorant.
Yeah. That would do it, wouldn't it?
It would do it, but it's been fun.
Valorant is CS:GO with
Right.
Chinese spermware.
Right, it's inside your computer.
I do.
I would like to say I got my computer in November of, I want to say 23.
Okay, so yeah, that's less than 2 years. That's not that bad.
Yeah, like it'll be 2 years this year, I believe. Actually, I can double check that. Let me, because I messaged Mr. God of Fish.
Yeah, what's up, Nettle? What's up?
When he was helping me decide on my computer. Yeah. End of November 22.
Okay.
So. I
Thanks.
haven't had it very long. Granted, it is refurbished. Ow. Oh.
Alright, I'm having
It
the
is-
child
it
fight
is-
more people.
That's a channel point moment.
I will be honest, and it is a refurbished model from iBuyPower. But
If
I
I
buy
win,
problems.
you'd better buy
I
something.
do buy problems.
I am Diamant.
Diamant
Crown
really
Prince
has
of Rhodia.
beef with Anna. What the fuck?
You cannot.
To the child.
You cannot complain about the specs of the computer that I got for
Can learn much
$700.
from your strength.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Wanna win next time? Have
For the
I
price
got
of a
just the
laptop,
thing
I
for
got
you.
quite a generally nice PC.
That is quite the discussion to have in a D&D group, I must say, Nettle.
Was this the D&D group that you go to where it has a really annoying army guy, or the one in school? Because if this is the one in school, it makes so much more sense, yet is such much more disturbing there.
That's
Okay.
cool.
Okay.
Alright, I pressed the power button, and my lights and everything did in fact come back on.
I swear to God, if Diamant fights her again,
You can call me Lady
after
Anna.
losing to her.
Oh,
I shall
okay.
serve as your
It's
opponent
Louis.
today.
It's Louis being destroyed in a horse.
Yippee. Oh.
I'm ashamed to have underestimated you.
Wanna win next time?
Hey.
Have I got just the thing for you?
Stop that.
What happened this time?
If I
I
win,
like-
you
I-
better buy something.
Sat in my chair
I am Chloe, Royal
and
Knight
very
of Firene.
slowly turned to straighten myself out. The side of my calf touched the glass, and the
dear.
monitor sputtered.
This knight has met her match.
And so I turned away,
Have I got
and
just
then
the thing for
gingerly
you?
placed my calf back on the glass, and it sputtered again.
Yeah, it seems like some of your connections might just be getting fucked, and you might have to replace wires. And if you're not comfortable doing that yourself, I would definitely take that to a place to make sure that happens properly.
So I'm tippy-tapping on my PC quite aggressively, and it's not doing it. I think that was just my monitor starting up,
Okay.
because it does do that. Just usually it waits to do it until I've logged into my computer.
Yeah. Also, I do not like the idea of a second worm-like dick. Why does that sound like a white card in fucking Cards Against Humanity?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I believe it.
Alright. How to
A portal penis.
Cooking is a
get
bit like
rid
writing.
of
It's all about
App
focused
Center,
creativity.
Gray Fox,
First this,
Windows
then that,
11.
and then... This should be worth a passing grade.
You could give it
I bet this would be a hit with
give it a
customers.
flared base and you get tilted out. Do you think he'd feel it? Well, considering he does, so the fun part is this is actually something that is kind of unintentionally explained in the actual comics. No, he would not feel it. Because at the same time, he did not feel the massive pieces of him that got cut off and then decided to merge themselves together into an evil, a more evil version of Deadpool, where their entire thing was trying to kill Deadpool. Like, yeah, there is a version of Deadpool that exists. There's 2 Deadpools that exist at any given time because of this shit. And one of them... Yeah?
No. Actually finished. Sorry, I interrupted. Go ahead first.
Alright. Basically, all these different parts that have been chopped off in various battles and everything, like, just kind of merged together, which is fucking hilarious because they all have various parts of Deadpool suits on it, like, that are from different styles and colors, so it's, like, it's fucking Frankenpool.
Checks out.
I was gonna ask if it would hurt anything for me to murder the Gigabyte download assistant on startup, but it's not even a startup app. So I'm just gonna have to find where it's hiding in my BIOS and kill it myself again. I already killed it. Look at it, big, fat, and greedy right here.
Lady Anna, I've made an item that perfectly captures the spirit of your village.
Watch. Kill. Gone.
Kill.
What? For real? That was quick.
I forget what I need to press to get into my BIOS while
I
it's
took some bits and bobs I found
restarting.
lying around and made them into a snowman doll.
So they're just like pressing enter a billion times.
So cute.
That's not all. See that
I
bell
believe
the
so,
snowman
yes.
is holding? Give it a
Alright.
twist.
Like
when it says Gigabyte, yeah.
It even plays music.
My monitors are gross.
How'd you get it to do that?
Someone threw out a music
they're
box, so
dusty.
I incorporated it into the design. Oh,
Hey,
and if you look
hey.
at the doll from different
Hey.
angles, it sparkles.
Oh,
I stuck shiny
wait.
little pebbles onto it.
I think I waited too long. It actively said how to do it, and I just didn't want. I didn't
I
read.
had an eye for talent.
It just gotta be
You
like that
just used
sometimes.
Straight
cast-off
chillin',
materials.
vibing even.
Our production costs
Understandable.
are practically nothing. This is the best. It combines my 2
Oh,
favorite
would you guys
things,
like to see
cute and free.
how
I'm
dusty
glad
it's
you
been
like
as
it.
of recent?
Thanks
We
for
just
giving
had
me
a
a chance
dust
to flex
storm.
my creative muscles.
Trust
Sure.
me, I'm the one who should be thanking
I
you.
just wiped down my desk
Just wait
like
until
3
you get
days
your
ago.
share of the profits. We're gonna make a
Yup,
killing.
Nettle is understanding why
crazy.
Anna is one of my favorite characters.
Same, Anna.
Because it combines 2 of my favorite things, free and cute.
If you restart now, other people using this PC could lose unsaved work.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Not my unsaved work.
Welcome.
I don't need to give you my PIN to restart the computer. Just do it.
Do come again.
Yeah, what's up, Nettle? I already know what to expect. Why am I asking? It's gonna be the fucking hydrate.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's the Riz tax for once.
Who's paying Riz?
Sorry, you free later, because you're already cute. You could be my new favorite thing. Jesus Christ. Jesus.
Why is one of my fans
Are
spinning
you
so much
switching to the
faster than
blushing?
my other fans?
Already done. What do you
Good
mean?
question.
Also, I've never
I
seen this
mean,
screen
they're
before. Where is this
You
screen
are
from?
Good question.
Okay, moving
Where
on.
did, where did this screen come from?
Nettle Riz harder.
I probably should refine someone's weapons. The question is who? Because I don't think I can. Oh, I can refine books. What the fuck?
How do I?
Refine the book.
How do I
Write
get
better.
to the normal menu?
I can't listen until the cooldown.
Oh, maybe
Remove the
maybe
cooldown.
since this is easy mode, I hit advanced mode.
Man, I hate it when
Ah.
I model out to Riz.
I found it. Time to figure out how to murder this app.
Speaking of getting arrested, oh no, that's a perfect segue. Just speaking of getting arrested,
I got arrested once.
Alright, the question is, which teacher was it?
Not which teacher. Which teacher is crazy work.
Getting arrested. At my school's case, it was the criminal justice teacher.
In my case, it's my
I still don't think I will ever just... My sense of humor will never recover from that.
Yeah. Criminal justice teacher getting arrested. Fucking beautiful. D&D yesterday, my party was absolutely desiccated a shrine. So a bunch of guards took us to the rich man of the town. Okay. Yeah, D&D makes so much more sense here. Can I engrave books? I can. Oh my god.
Jeff, what is App Center?
I don't know. That's not something every computer has.
I'm not familiar.
I'm killing it. I'm killing it dead right now. Because Mr. Reddit Man told me this is how I get rid of it.
I saw guards and immediately went, am I being arrested? Am I being detained? What am I being arrested for? And they couldn't come up with anything, so I tried to leave and immediately got tackled. I mean, okay. I mean, like, it is a fantasy world, so they may not have the same laws, but, like, if you're not being detained...
Killed it dead. This is the world's ugliest yellow I've ever seen, by the way.
Yeah, your BIOS does look pretty bad.
It's really ugly, and I'm really mad because whenever I was trying to figure out how to... I want to say it was disable secure boot so that I could, you know, run Valorant. All of, like, the video tutorials I found were red and had red. And I had to search for, like, 3 days to find yellow. Because the red one is different.
Ah, the brie.
The
brie.
What is a soft off state?
I got charged for resisting arrest and I wasn't being arrested before I tried to leave. A soft off state, wouldn't that be like sleep mode?
Well, it's counting into something else. Sleep, hibernation, and soft off.
Oh, we're doing Lin paralog, huh?
I really don't want to have Chloe in here because flyers I feel like would be bad.
Yeah, there's gonna be a bunch of archers.
And then even though it's little tents in
That
time.
being said, Ivy's probably fine. Probably would be.
Alright, I'm gonna make sure my computer still turns on.
Actually, who?
Oh,
you could give You could give Alir Lucina. And
I
then
did mean to do
ones
that.
that attack
Whoops.
Ivy are just gonna be deflected.
Yeah?
Yeah, like
I don't want Saline in here. I can bring Jean back in.
Bring heck, you could even bring Chloe into a similar thing. I don't know why you do that, but it is an option.
Ooh.
Also, DM at my school's kind of pissing me off, to be honest, because, like, he told me that you should go talk to this guy. Like, no, like, I kind of want to talk to someone else. Go talk to this guy. Ah, yes, the railroading DM.
Iconic.
Alright, no more App Center. Let's go.
At this rate, I don't even think I really need Jean. Like, he's a good healer, yes, but I have fucking Anna,
yeah.
who's... yep, no problem. I have Anna and, Citrine, who's Citrine I should also...
now capable of using stabs.
Yeah, which, do I really need... this leads to another question. Do I need 3 mages again? Like, I want to have Anna in here, because Anna's just going to be fantastic.
Audio?
Ivy's already very fucking good, but then I also have Citrine. Yeah, I'm planning to run the group next year, and it'll be my first time DMing since the 8th grade. Okay, so you do at least have previous experience, though. I didn't when I did mine. and I had a guy who would always grab all of his ideas, every single last one of them, off of fucking iFunny. So he'd be in there going like, he'd read about something, and then he'd be like, okay, I want to go ahead and fill this enemy's lungs with water. I want to go ahead and buy a musket with and shrink down a bunch of cannonballs and have a ring of dispel magic on the end of the musket. Like, he didn't have a single unique idea. And it's like, yeah, those ideas are cool, but if you're just if you're trying to go like specifically for ideas that you fucking read about, then what's the fucking point? I was very railroading when I was younger, though. I'm hoping more chill. Understandable. I'm trying to figure out who's the last person to bring in. Like, I really don't need Jean. I really don't need him. Early game, I needed him because I needed a fucking, like, dedicated healer. Now I have people who can heal and damage.
That is the Jean lifestyle, unfortunately.
Fuck it, I think I do go with Chloe.
Alright, so now you're gonna put, Lucina on either Ivy or Chloe. And, I think Ivy's... no. Yes, Ivy's the better pick for Lucina in this context.
Lucina,
because the
together.
way that this works, any unit with the same movement type receives 100% block rate for attacks. So you know how Chain Guard works, right? Where your healer will block an attack, take a bit of damage, right?
Yeah.
Lucina's skill Bonded Shield works the exact same way, except the person holding Lucina does not take damage. However, there's a bit of a weird quirk where the AI will still prioritize targets who take more damage, even if they are protected by Bonded Shield. So, since Chloe's defensive stats are worse than Ivy's, they're still incentivized to attack Chloe. So you put Chloe next to Ivy with a 2-range weapon equipped, and suddenly these archers just try to attack her for no reason.
Okay.
They get nowhere with it.
I like to think I've gotten more chill since then, though. I mean, I would hope, honestly, like, like you are older and wiser now.
You know, I was trying to figure out why it was that the aura of this small container of money was so grand that it caused my entire PC to die. And thinking back, I've been so much more genuinely aggressive with my deaths that this tiny little must have just been the fucking tipping point.
Yeah.
There have been times that I have, like, double-fisted bashed my desk, both hands, so hard that items on my desk have literally jumped up in the air. Genuinely, it was not out of anger. It was a bit of mild annoyance, and then followed with trying to be funny. But that could have been part of the reason that exactly one cable was a millimeter out of its socket.
Yeah.
I've also just been loose for the last 2 years. Maybe I just happened to that one.
Are you ready? Then come at me!
I can hear the voices of enemy forces in those tents. All right.
Alright, Lynn Paralog. This one's always fun.
Guys, I have another great message from Greg.
I'm so stupid. I meant to move an arc over.
Yeah.
He was wondering what game I was playing. I said I was playing nothing right now. He said, just asking.
I love it.
Just, what game am I playing? PC building simulator. Except it's not a simulation.
This isn't so
PC
bad.
PC building simulator IRL edition.
Allow me.
Just asking.
Just
Game.
asking, indeed.
Well, I literally just told him that when he messaged me, I was currently
I hate store-bought hot dog. That's
fighting my demons.
Understood.
fair. Hot dog buns.
Store-bought
Understood.
hot dog buns sure are something.
I don't know. It's what Nettles says.
They either split
completely in half or not at all.
Whatever you ask. What you got?
Where to?
Not the problem.
See, I draw you things.
And I help you with
draw you
computer.
things, and then I come crying to you whenever my fan makes a funny noise.
Yeah. Either way, you can't put the damn hot dog in there. Yeah.
Time to open up shop.
I'm ready.
This is a bold move, I must say.
It will
I
work.
would like to eventually upgrade.
Devoted to you.
No, I don't think I use that here. No, there are spots for me to get more, so it should be fine.
This is a very bold tactic, I must say. There's more bundle length than hot dog buns. The last like 3 bites of just bread.
Yeah. If you
I
need
should have
just bread.
mentioned the Lucina block effect only works on units that
It's
are not
over.
only works on units that are not actually carrying Lucina. This is why I suggest you put Chloe next to Ivy.
Ah. Either way, this will work out.
True.
No, no.
Final Fantasy VII Remastered.
Only what I deserve.
You know, 8, 9, 10.
Square Enix gotta be my favorite one.
There is no escape. Our bonds give me strength.
Is it XI? Yeah. No, not wouldn't 12 2 wouldn't. That'd be 10 and 10 2. Or 13 and 13.
13. That is XII. That is XIII.
There's 13, 2, and 13 lightning returns.
Yeah.
Much improved.
Anyway, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. We'll go in general. Alrighty. I should still be here for about an hour or so.
16.
Yep.
Type 0. I've been scrolling for ages and I'm still only seeing Final Fantasy. How many Final of Fantasies can you have?
Yup.
A lot.
Yup, you're figuring that out.
Remaster?
Just put Etienne in that forest, she'll be fine.
This one?
She has the covert tag, she gets 60 avoid from this.
Oh my god, finally, something that's not Final Fantasy. Dungeon Siege, Dungeon Siege 2, and Dungeon Siege 3. How many dungeons are we fucking sieging?
All of them.
That's right, she's a Lancer. Which...
Wait, Chloe literally has no items equipped.
Wait, oh my god. Oh, fucking. I don't think.
You need to go back to I think you need to go back to Battle Grips.
Yeah.
I think retry was back to Battle Grips.
Are you forget to put weapons on her?
Yeah, I forget that I hit optimize all on the items, and since she hasn't been in my army for a while, it just removed everything from her. Also, just in case,
Alright.
I'm gonna fucking save before this.
Now check the rune out instead of just trusting the optimizer to do everything.
Indeed, indeed. I don't really want freeze on her.
Unfortunately, we don't have Micaiah for the Micaiah rewarp, but on a rewarp, it's still probably fine on its own in this context.
Yeah.
I think that we should let not every single game needs a sequel.
Ironically enough, most Final Fantasy games could barely even call them sequels anyway.
That's not even what I'm talking about. Actually, what's crazy is after all of the Final Fantasy games I see, of course, Dungeon Siege 1, 2, and 3, Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince, Dragon Quest Builders, Dragon Quest Builders 2, Dragon Quest XIS, Echoes of an Elusive Age.
Yep, that's 11S.
Yeah, that's just
Dragon Quest 11 Special Edition.
Yeah, with more content. It was originally Switch exclusive, and then said let everything else out of it.
Yeah, the base version of Dragon Quest 11 never made it to PC.
I don't see Octopath Traveler 1, but Octopath Traveler 2 is on sale.
Octopath Traveler 1 is on PC.
So you see my point that not every fucking game needs a sequel. Also, somebody's gotta teach them another word than chrono.
Are you?
Somebody's gotta fucking let them know that they can use other words than chrono in their fucking titles.
If you're referring to Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross, I'm pretty sure
Chrono
that's
Cross, Chrono Trigger, and
Nice.
Anek Chrono X.
Okay, I'm not familiar with that one actually.
Or Anachronos. I don't know how you want to say that, but it's 97 cents right now, and it looks like
Soda Stream Pepsi tastes flat. That's what?
Here
I thought that was the whole fucking point of this shit, was to not be flat.
Have you considered putting another pump of
Like, it doesn't matter how much you carbonate it, it has the same taste. It has the same taste as flat Pepsi.
Show me the
okay. That makes sense.
Understood.
like
Wait, this wasn't even published by or developed by Square Enix. What is this?
Is it not?
No?
I'm scrolling back up.
Let me at him.
Platform, Microsoft Windows, developer, Irons.
Just tastes
Ions,
flat.
I can't read. Publisher.
Okay.
For you, and
So it's not like
Eidos Interactive and Atari SA.
I'm looking at it on Steam.
Any customers?
What the hell? Why is this considered published by Square Enix?
No mistakes.
Unless they just took over from the other?
Why is it similar to South Park: The Stick of Truth?
Because it's an RPG. South Park Stick of Truth is legally based on RPGs.
I'm ready.
I would like to point again, Jeff, you once again did not move Chloe next to...
I did not. I realized that after the fact.
You're
Here.
not making use of the Lucina emblem today.
Here, since you want to complain about it so loudly, I'll go ahead and retry again.
Oh, my favorite Square Enix game.
I have a theory
Fruit
though that
Farm.
actually flat
I'm surprised-
Pepsi tastes
I'm
flat.
surprised you didn't say Power Wash Simulator.
I didn't. I was gonna say that when I booted up Steam and saw that Power Wash Simulator was on the front page for the Square Enix sale, and I totally just accepted that I didn't realize it was published by Square Enix.
You know, it's quite literally just because it had a DLC.
DLC
Now.
The Final Fantasy VII Remake DLC? I think it was like the first DLC!
Question, let me take a look. Arrow.
No, the first DLC was the Midgar special effect. Was that Final
Midgar
Fantasy?
is the city from Final Fantasy VII.
I did not realize.
Understandable.
Are you ready?
See, I love Square Enix dearly.
See,
That's just the end
you
of that.
could have told me. You could have told me that this was.
Whatever
I
you
saw
say.
Midgar and I thought Thor.
Nah, it would
Yes,
be
because it does
Midgard.
borrow from Norse mythology.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what means
As you
that's
wish,
what
Divine
makes
One.
it borrows and not blatantly copyright steals.
Let's go.
Yeah, I see. I always saw that.
Whatever
and
you
just
need.
assumed it was like a Norse mythology thing.
Yeah,
Not that it
no.
was- Well, I've
So
never
flat
actually
Pepsi tastes
looked at it
flat
on
because pure
Steam.
Pepsi
Your
no
orders,
carbonation
please.
included. Carbonation adds taste. It's a bit sour, a bit bubbly, and distraction of the pure Pepsi taste. SodaStream carbonates water, and then you add the flavor afterwards.
Oh.
Because they made that flavor pure Pepsi flavor, and the ratios aren't perfect when you make SodaStream
Jeff,
soda.
there's
It just has too much of that pure Pepsi taste.
Square Enix
Okay.
has
Shall we?
the Tomb Raider.
Squeenix does have Tomb Raider, don't they? Shit.
I'll do my best.
I think they do.
Allow me.
No, they don't.
Oh. That just makes it taste the same way flat Pepsi tastes. Yeah.
Every Tomb Raider game on Steam is under a different publisher.
Whatever you ask.
Probably just collaboration rights then.
Tomb Raider Anniversary
I
is
will
Crystal
obey.
Dynamics. Tomb Raider is Crystal Dynamics. Feral Interactive and something else is
It was low-key jarring the
Wait,
first
how
time I
did they
tried.
get the rights for that?
Tomb Raider Legend is Crystal Dynamics.
You got it.
What's our move?
Tomb Raider 1
I mean,
and
fair.
1 to 3 remastered starring Lara Croft.
Watch out.
Oh. This doubles.
Dear.
I wonder if the...
This is why we activate Bonded Shield first.
I did!
We did. Never mind.
It just doubles, TJ!
I apologize. I use Chloe quite frequently, so I'm not used to her being this slow.
I wonder why Furry
Maybe?
I know developed.
I'm trying to think I'm not ready for this fucking paralog. Damn.
I think you're just picking the wrong team. I don't think Chloe was the answer.
Yeah?
Maybe if you like go into a skirmish and train Chloe up, then she'll be ready. But I don't think.
Yeah, too much
Also,
work.
probably would help
Just no
if you
Chloe.
gave her something lighter than the spear. But I don't think that'd do enough.
Yeah.
I have something to admit to you guys.
Yeah.
I never watched or cared for Wallace and Gromit.
Get the fuck out of this call.
The cheat!
Get the fuck out. There's no blasphemy in my fucking shirt.
Can I at least make my argument as to why?
What is your
Go for it.
Because it came out when I was like 6 and they scared me.
The scared when I was 6 is a valid excuse, I think. Just core memories of just being creeped out. That's fair.
Oh
I can't really argue
man.
that.
It's just so fucking funny, cause
Bring Zelkov. He's another
Yeah,
version of it that can
It was
make
a 6-part series in 2010. Yeah, that means I was
give him items.
literally
yep, I realize.
Borrow Chloe's ring real quick.
She has I don't know which one.
Finbee, which to be fair, you probably have another extra one of anyway.
No.
The last
Oh yes.
Wallace and Gromit installation pre-2024 was in 2008. So yeah, I was 4-ish when the last one might have been airing on TV.
and it terrified me.
Sounds about right.
The only like stop motion claymation that I enjoyed as a kid, I think, might have been Coraline, and I think I was still scared shitless of Coraline.
I mean, Coraline was made to be scared shitless over.
Coraline was terrifying.
Okay, but I liked Coraline because we had it on DVD, and the DVD was the that came with the boxes.
Okay. I have a few Wallace and Gromit discs. Nice. I fucking sent her trigger phase, I guess.
You said her sleeper phase, bro.
Wallace and Gromit.
Stops on a dime. Wallace and Gromit?
Did I mention I really like Wallace and Gromit?
But I don't have the internet to install an 85 gig game, unfortunately.
What are we playing?
Are you ready?
I want to play Split Fiction, but it's 85 gigs.
I don't think there's gonna be another next message. We were talking about how Megan never watched it because she was terrified of them.
Bro, that's like...
Nice.
85 gigs is crazy. What the?
Not really.
Alright.
I'm trying to think of what other...
I love how you're asking a question, but you're also saying it as quiet as fucking possible so that way no one can fucking hear you.
Stop motion, Nightmare Before Christmas.
I mean, I'm not seriously asking
I
Megan why
live
she
to
was
serve.
scared of Wallace and Gromit.
Very well.
Creepy.
I guess Nightmare Before Christmas would have been like...
Yeah.
Another thing I should have done was change the fucking bond ring. Because now it's fucking worthless.
I mean, it still grants 80% to anyone who's not a flyer. Meaning there's a 20% chance they'll take damage.
Yeah. I'll play Split Fiction on my laptop, but understandable.
Alright. I didn't get to watch Fox.
It's another game by the people who made It Takes Two. 4 conversations going on. Why you no answer me? I'm trying! There's 4 conversations, Nettle!
7 different conversations right now.
The voices in my head are loud!
Okay, the other movie that I think turned me on was similar
Happy to help.
Similar style, similar characters that tweak me out.
I'm more important, says Nettle.
Gumby the movie?
No mistakes.
Gumby had a movie?
Fucking Gumby?
Gumby colon the movie.
I smell gold.
Hate that. She said it. She said the line.
Give me a target.
Say the line, Bart.
I won't lose.
I do recall really liking Franken.
Let's go.
Alright.
It was also really good.
Understood.
Yeah.
That was also one of those claymation movies.
Let me at him.
I didn't get to watch Box Trolls until like a couple of years ago.
Fox Trolls is fucking wacky.
I watched Fantastic Mr. Fox like a couple of months ago.
Why the hell did my brain autofill that as Mr. Beast, not Mr. Fox?
Fantastic. Mr. Beast!
We love the 0% sugar. They got along though.
Yeah. I have not. The most I've seen of it is a single clip where they go, hey, wait up a second. Let's go ahead and see what we're fighting over. Make sure it's worth killing on each other.
Yeah, it's worth it.
I genuinely didn't have a goddamn clue what was going on for like 90% of the movie.
But from what I've seen, that's kind of the movie.
Yeah.
This time, victory was
Except for
mine.
Ruby Lou. I mean, I don't know. Some days.
I mean, I think Nettle's perfectly fine with taking it off.
Bet?
We're about to activate his sleeper.
This is not a good position. Oh god.
Oh yeah, definitely not. That's just how this map works. The fact that they force everyone to start split up is like the whole reason this map is hard.
Pretty weak.
Okay, can Pandreo can kill. Pendreo can kill.
Unforgivable! Now that was a party!
All positions are good positions if you make them work. The problem is, when I've got fucking 4 flyers and not anywhere... Okay. Oh, you're fucking kidding me.
So you might actually want to attack the Silverhands. Well, one round, but I don't think anything you have does.
Wait.
No Attune one rounds, actually. That's
No Attune.
I was gonna say...
Nothing short of victory.
This one seems...
You put up a good fight.
I don't know. I don't...
Something about it, just its vibes.
If I can get the poison off as well. Like... I don't know how much damage this would do to Yanako, but as long as it's not enough...
Apparently, the app center thing that I deal with is because of my fucking motherboard. It's just a gigabyte thing.
Yeah, sounds alright.
Have a
For
gigabyte
whatever reason.
Why are you attacking a bow user from 2 range with a flyer?
Are you on Windows 10 or Windows 11?
I'm on Windows 10.
That's why.
That'll do it.
Don't ask me
You're
such...
to attack from 1 range.
Like,
You're
don't...
fine to attack from 1 range.
Oh, yeah.
Attack from 1 range.
Don't ask me, you know, actual fucking questions, TJ. If you think I'm a tactician, you are wrong.
I mean, you could say the same thing about me, considering...
Rest now.
See, the longer the stream is going, the harder my allergies are hitting me again, and so I'm, like, struggling to breathe.
That is fair.
But of course, that's just, you know, what happens when the yellow fucking plague activates again.
Let's begin.
Part of an asthma move, which is, I don't know how to breathe.
Sounds badass.
May I?
Good job,
Everybody
Laura.
wins.
I don't really give her all there.
She really did.
It is to our Steam family, like request page.
Let's see how Zelkov does outside of cover real quick. Like, take a look at his combat forecast.
It happened again! I forgot I didn't move him, and because he is the exact same...
Like a deactivated unit.
He looks like a deactive unit! Well, check the Discord, it's not related to anything,
That
it's
is
kind
the
of funny.
downside to using Zelkov.
Zelkov
Astounding unit, terrible on map presence.
I don't even think anybody heard what I said.
Hey, your mic's still been kind of quiet when you were talking about it.
I was laying back in my chair. By laying back in my chair, I mean I was leaning like maybe a foot from my leg. Anyways, I was saying I kind of feel like testing the limits of our Steam family request page, putting like 50 of those stupid like 99-cent computer games on the request page.
See, I'm gonna not remember that there's a Steam request page, like a family request page.
I forget and then I remember every once in a while and I think, wouldn't it be funny?
He still faces 30% crit and takes 1 damage? That is a longbow, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I knew Zelkov was good, I didn't think it was
Also,
like I
Nettle,
said,
that's fucking
astounding unit,
great.
You just forget he didn't move.
Yeah, he's wonderful, but God. It is so hard to tell that he has moved.
I love dodging incoming arrow fire by backflip.
Do not get fucked. Get fucked.
May their souls find peace.
Pandreo don't play that shit. Neil illustrated Poseidon is easily the most fuckable. Yeah?
Yeah. Looking in the memes chat, this is accurate.
Okay, I think this squad is good enough to deal with things on their own, that I'm gonna move everyone else in on other places.
I saw the cars bubble around again.
Such ephemeral life.
That was so weird. What? Oh god!
Nope. Here we are. Have you seen the reactions? What do you, the reactions? What do you mean?
The reactions, oh boy.
I posted one of the memes. I have not. And for pretty clear reasons, I'm not going to right at the moment either. But yeah, that does add up. They don't actually fuck on camera. I mean, yeah? I mean, that's what I'm not getting. Not what I'm getting at. I'm just like, since I am in the middle of a stream, I probably won't check those out, you know? At the current moment.
A proud victory.
Stream is less important. But remember, Nettle, every second he spends lingering on a game that isn't Apollo Justice is a second you have to wait for him to get to Apollo Justice.
Nils honestly just goes on that. Jesus Christ, the fucking crits!
Unfortunately, only speed, which is fine because her gimmick is dodging.
No problem.
I'm not gonna.
And you do not have a.
Yeah, I'm not gonna deal with anyone going over there. Oh, do I not have a Volt on him? Of course I fucking don't. I thought, oh yeah, I don't need a Volt on him. He's one of the healers. Go on, fight Yunaka. You will lose.
Winning!
God, thieves are fucking wacky, dude.
Yeah. This is definitely the best game to beat in the entire franchise. Like, the thieves in this game are just absolutely absurd.
Yeah.
Oh no! Anyways.
Once again with the counter
God damn.
They all find
Andreo.
Has he not crit a single thing? Like, has he missed a single crit?
No! This man has only dished out crits!
Damn!
You should have broken her way sooner. No one's touching her anymore.
Indeed.
That is a statement that could be taken out of context.
I mean, nobody touched her yet anyway.
We're just gonna melee range.
Stab. As opposed to range stab.
I'm pretty tough, you know.
And a level.
Okay, let's see. Pretty fucking good.
That's pretty good.
That's what I'm thinking.
And she activated her passive too.
And do I have to like... Okay, no, just killing the person is what I needed to do. I don't need to like set it up so that way things don't come out of here.
I think
it's luck percent. It's luck percent, yeah.
Yeah.
And her luck
right now,
is...
what is her luck stat?
Good question.
There's definitely a button to check. Hit unit details
TR.
minus.
What that?
No, not ZR.
Minus.
Oh, minus. 12. So it's
12%
currently
chance.
12% for that to activate.
Which, that's 1 in 10.
Alright, we're moving Fagato in. Moving Citrine in.
I forgot him. I forgot about it.
Actually, wait. Let me see here.
Honestly, I'd trade LTAs. This is a little parallel, yes.
I think you received.
Oh, yeah,
No,
you
I
did
already.
do the losing a parallel,
Yeah,
yes.
I already did that one. Yeah.
The answer was still yes, even though I completely misheard.
You got to if you didn't use it. It died in 2 seconds.
I did not use him.
No, that was me.
I know that was you. I was just asking. No one did see it.
No, Jeff actually used Kagetsu correctly. Unlike me.
Guess I'll move fucking initiate art. I didn't realize he had that on him at all.
Yeah, high priests are still capable of throwing hands, as it turns out.
Yeah.
For some reason.
For one reason or another. Like, check this quote as examples, they're all heads in my way. Yeah?
That is true.
Just, I completely understand.
Oh no, Demon. Oh my god, it happened twice. Oh no, it happened
This Diamond is breakable.
twice.
as it turns out.
I usually have my Discord on my second screen and my main, like Google Chrome on my first screen. The usual Twitch stream is on my main screen. I have to reverse at the moment, so.
Now, this might seem like a strange setup, but believe me, we're all going in on this guy.
Yeah.
Plus, they just joined Tumblr again, so I'm getting fed with content. Nice.
So one question I have is, how many turns do you
Yeah,
have until Liz is fucking all enemies come out of these tents? 5 for a tent. You got how many turns?
That's a 60% chance for that.
You gotta.
I will
It don't
not dig
matter.
this grave.
I just took a giant fireball, it's fine. Must be for a thief? Perfect.
Oh wait, no, her passive might not have procced because it dropped.
Very effective.
Doesn't her passive make you drop a gold bar?
I can't remember. Can you check her passive for us real quick, Jeff?
Man.
Make a kill.
Oh, yeah, it's 5 gold as well.
So either her passive activated or the thing was just carrying 500 gold. One or the other. I can't tell which. It got frozen.
Whee!
Spam.
As you wish, Divine One.
That's right, he won't get frozen this time. He will not be a Disney movie.
No,
Oh,
not
Louis got
Louis.
broken.
Louis is not Crash.
Louis is Crash. Crash Baden.
Alright.
Well,
Honestly, I'd have Lear kill the mage instead.
yeah, probably for the best. Go around the corner.
Lear would never. Lear doesn't know how corners work.
Dream well.
Okay, so melee range mage.
Yep.
L Surge 2.
Melee, that doesn't work.
That would have been a useful crit. Of course they wouldn't do that.
Not allowed. They strictly must get Louis level. Strength, speed, and defense.
Yeah.
Fast armor knight.
And we send Fogato ahead.
Fast armor knight.
This wound is nothing.
This wound is nothing.
You have my gratitude.
At least I hope.
We hope.
If not, I guess no.
Let's see. Yeah, Lynn's over here.
I don't know how many turns you have to touch around this house game. Because I remember having my Lear surrounded by 25 enemies. She survived.
You know, speaking of that happening on this map, I find it exceptionally funny that this is Lynn's map, despite the fact that it is not a map from Lynn's game. Yeah, fun fact, this map is from FE6, and Lynn is from FE7. Andrea dodging the free stuff.
Let's see. You guys ever heard of Dead Dove Do Not
I'm
Eat?
not going to
I
just
have
stand.
I have.
Alright, Lynn's gonna go on the offensive here.
Can I explain? Or do you want to explain, Nettle? You said another one of my trigger phases.
Dude, you have so many of those.
When you got me?
Anything.
Oh man, Neil's
Alright, so
beside
Lynn
me.
is willing to Astro Storm now. This may be a problem.
Mark.
This is fine.
Emblem.
You're
Well, that's
getting 0
fucking
chain
worthless.
attacks from all from
Okay, so you get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna be helpful. This will help. He opened it because he was curious and believed it. Oh wait, no. Basically, there was a scene in a movie where a guy finds a box of a dead dove. Do not eat. He opened it because he was curious, and believe it or not, it was a dead fucking dove. So now it's like shorthand for don't ignore the content warnings. Okay.
Yeah, my fanfictions all have the dead dove do not eat tag. Because, well, Resident Evil. Your Honor, Resident Evil.
Yeah.
My mom.
Like what?
Wait. Combat Arts, Raiding Storm. Raiding Storm won't be that useful. Wait.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
You have to take the 2 hits first.
It'll be fine, actually. Watch this.
Let's check it out. It's fine. Alright.
Don't worry.
It's closer to the team now.
And on top of that, I can go ahead and yeah, use Thunder here.
It feels a little strange to fight you.
Oh, I'm rather happy about this fight myself.
Because sometimes the fick will say like abuse or something, and it'll be a slight smack against the face and nothing more. And other times, so the dead dove generally basically means all this shit will be hardcore exactly what it says. Don't test that.
Yeah, some people don't believe you when you push.
So I'm also gonna go ahead and use a hand axe here.
Some people don't believe you when you push the whole inaccuracy tag and are wondering why your whole fic is not medically accurate. Bitch, it's Resident Evil. That shit ain't medically accurate.
There we pop in with that.
I was outfitting twice. Hold on.
Because of the combat art.
House Leader's Bracelet.
Why does he look so...
I guess I never used Raging Storm.
He's at 1 health. He's at 1 health. This man is dying.
Okay, why is he so purple?
Because he's currently using a bond.
Power from people from other universes. Don't worry about it.
Purple guy.
What's worse is I don't think I have enough time for another map, but
Probably not.
I love how a good few of the maps, like map finishes, I'm like, all right, I have a very low chance of this working, or this is gonna take exact fucking precise movements. Watch this.
Yep.
I try that. If I try that shit in old Fire Emblem games, I will get fucking beaten into a coffin.
Time for you to play Thracia.
I think it's on the list. If it's not, I can add it.
Although once you eventually get to
Thracia
Echoes,
will in fact beat you into a coffin. This is just how that game works.
Oh no!
That being said,
Once you get to Fire Emblem Echoes, you know your Archer can have basically a 99% chance of hitting, and they will miss.
Oh.
That is just how 1RN works.
I swear.
You're gonna have field day with GBA Fire Emblems.
I swear Archers.
I mean, it's gonna be great going from these games that like the newer games that have so much fucking like so much that it adds to the fight, to like quality of life, and then going back and being like, oh my god, I understand why all of this was necessary.
It's like, I wouldn't recommend playing anything older than okay, I actually do really like FE3, but I wouldn't recommend playing FE3.
So what I'm hearing is put it on the list anyway.
yeah, I love FE3. Like, actually, probably one of my favorite Fire Emblem games.
I feel like when you get to Fire Emblem 1, you can just do basically the Shadow Dragon in DS.
You could, but Shadow Dragon and FE1 do work fundamentally differently.
Usually Dead Dog
I would not
will-
recommend playing FE1. Like, I said I would not recommend playing FE3, but FE1 is just a whole different kind of clunk.
Okay.
Because one's on the Super Nintendo, and actually runs decently. The other's on the NES, and is barely capable of being comprehended.
Oh, okay. Usually Dead Dove will be accompanied by other tags, but I just found a fic that's just labeled Dead Dove, do not read, and I'm low-key scared. Still gonna read it because I have no self-preservation.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
We cannot stop you. Right.
What? I looked up at you.
I don't know. I can't see it.
And that's my problem, how?
It just is. Don't question it.
It's always my fault.
I'm not saying
It's always my fault. Shark doo 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 doo. Yes! Damn it!
Speaking of Jafar, if you ever do end up playing FE7, you're gonna love that map.
If I do what?
If you ever play FE7, you're gonna love Jafar's map.
Jafar!
This is a lie. Everybody hates that map.
There, I have a bunch of dogs looking for metal in my floors.
And somehow they're really good at it. Off to the well we go. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Especially when I
don't
put
know
in-
what they were.
I don't remember. I think it was a bunch of fucking like half-used vulneraries.
Makes sense. I love disposing of half-used vulneraries.
Like I'll get through the between phase here, but I think that's about all I can do before the end of the stream.
Yeah, that would check out.
Glad?
I gotta say, Diamant is sharp.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else does she have supports with? Like obviously Zelkov. Obviously, Nay, okay.
We need to make his cooking and hers selling food. She's gonna make a business with them. She does
Okay.
any character she can.
Oh, I don't have salmon.
No salmon?
I probably could. You know what? Let me go fishing.
Could fish.
I think
I
fishing in
admittedly
this
never
outfit would be the best.
I think I
Yeah,
fished
this
like
is the best one. Fishing.
I think I fished like once or twice.
I mean, hey, it's better than the fucking three houses
Hello,
fishing,
Vander.
where that's the optimal way to play. God, three houses fishing pisses me off.
Reasonable.
It's too goddamn much.
Yes.
I barely fished much. Granted, I of course did multiple players.
It was like the easiest way to max out your professor rank. Like,
Yeah.
So I would always buy
I don't know
all
why
of the
that was
bait
one
I
of the
could.
easiest way, but-
I would always buy all of the bait I could, and then do all of the fishing. And I fucking hated the fishing in that game.
It's
Pick
so
a rod.
basic.
It's so basic. Yep, we're
Where were
fishing
you
with Sami.
thinking?
I'm thinking right around
Sami fishing with Sami.
here.
More likely than you'd think. This sure is one of the fishing minigames of all time.
Now!
Yep.
Still a pretty far cry better than the one from 3 times, so.
This is indeed a
Stunning
fishing video.
performance. I'm impressed.
You know what they say,
Do you
Jeff?
want to
Fish
keep
around
going?
and find
Pick a
trout.
rod.
Meanwhile, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Where were you thinking?
Fish with a tail.
Yeah, I need to actually play Kakarot. Like, I started it up, but I need to actually fucking, like, play through. Honestly, you know, I'm almost caught up with the One Piece manga, so right after that, I think I should start reading Dragon Ball, because, like, I own a One Piece game, but I think it's, like, what is it? I don't remember the name of it, but, like, it was on sale, so I bought it. I think it is, yeah. It's one of the more recent, One Piece games. That it was on sale, so I grabbed it, but, like, I didn't care about One Piece when I bought it, so I didn't actually play it. And now I'm
good catch. Nicely done.
I am so nearly caught up. Like I've caught up with all the officially colored chapters, and now I'm reading the black and white chapters.
Come
back I think I only have like
this series really got you hook, line, and sinker.
It really did. Like, dude, I never, like, dude, I was sitting here, like, as I was reading through, like, Gears 1 through 4, I was like, dude, why in the fuck was anyone excited for Gear 5? Like, Gears 1 through 3 were introduced in one fucking fight with no prior knowledge of them. Gear 4 is just, like, so that one actually has a really interesting form to it, and it's really cool. I'm like, there is no way they have hype around Gear 5. I understand! I understand! The hype around Gear 5!
Completely warranted.
We love a fishing minigame. We do, especially when an outfit like this. Like I've seen the introduction of Gear 5. It's fucking awesome.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Holy fuck. And so like now I'm reading through all the rest, like the newer chapters, and I'm like, dude, I'm gonna be sad when I run out of this. It's like I was talking to Joseph last week, and I was like, man, obviously since I didn't really care about the older, like the really old animes. Every time I hear you scream, I immediately jump into the chat to prepare. I crush they balls. Fair. That is like the most times I scream. But like, yeah. Like so. I was like, oh, I didn't care about any of these older animes, like the long-running ones. And then my go-to, like my gateway drug into these was Hunter x Hunter. When I watched all of that, watched all of that in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because I was fucking pounding that shit through.
Reasonable.
And then I decided to pick up One Piece because I was like, man. I've just had 3 mangas I was reading, like week to week, end on me. I want one that can last me a bit. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do One Piece. I probably won't like it all that much, and now here I'm sitting like, yeah, One Piece!
Like, actually one of its biggest fans now.
I wouldn't say I'm like one of the biggest. Like, I wouldn't be sitting here buying the fucking statues.
The mysterious merchant!
Yeah, like, it's been like, I've been taking it pretty casually, too. Like, I think I started reading it, what, like 2-3 months ago?
Bye, Amber.
I'm crushed.
Amber is
but
dead.
you look really cool.
Wanna win next time?
So, like, I've really gotten into One Piece, so... Like, yeah, so I feel like if I want to get into Dragon Ball, I'm gonna have to go ahead and do that. Like, the most in-depth comprehension I have of Dragon Ball is through Dragon Ball Z Abridged and Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2.
I do genuinely think that Dragon Ball Z clan, like, not even Z, like,
if
I
win, you'd better buy something.
Has some of the best writing in the entire
I'm a lot
franchise.
stronger than I
like,
look.
Toriyama absolutely perfected his writing style as he went on.
It's okay.
But some of the stuff in Dragon
I'll
Ball
win the next one. Wanna win next time? Have I got just the thing for you?
Dragon Ball Z. Super is questionable at some times because
and GT is generally regarded as the worst thing to happen to the franchise, with the exception of Evolution.
I'm Lady
Like,
Anna,
I'd probably
the
still go ahead and
merchant.
I'll
put on a show
read it
for you.
anyway. Actually, no, you realize my gateway drug wasn't even Hunter x Hunter. My gateway drug was something much more simple. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah, JoJo.
Wanna win next time?
Because like they separate it into seasons and like parts, so it doesn't feel as long as it is.
It doesn't feel as long. That's the crazy thing. Araki's a genius, by the way.
God. See, like, and I was reading through some of the, like, older JoJo's, like, going back after, like, watching all the way through, like, part 6. Reading part 7 and 8 to completion, and then going back to read part 1 was such a fucking trip.
Checks out.
Like, the art style is completely different.
Yeah, it's crazy how much Araki changed as an artist.
Like, he was never a bad artist. His style just developed and became its own thing. Because, admittedly, early on, he did kind of do that sort of, like, 80s manga
Yeah, like,
art style.
it looked like, at the beginning, you could have convinced me that it was an offshoot of Berserk.
Yeah, or maybe, like, Fist of the North Star.
But it definitely came into its own.
And I'm so glad it did.
I'm not much of a cook, but I'll do my best. This is the recipe? These steps are confusing. That turned out better than I was expecting.
I bet this would be a hit with custom.
Yo, I just got. Did I just get the A rank? No, I think I just got support. I didn't get the conversation.
You should take.
If Brodian gained magic, Citrine.
Yeah.
Alright, Anna Zelkov. Ooh boy.
This is your stash of good stuff, huh?
Indeed. Behold my various creations. Paintings, sculptures, candles. I have it all. Each piece has been lovingly crafted by yours truly. Help yourself to anything you like. Certainly any item contained on these shelves would fetch you a tidy profit.
Yeah, sad to say, but I don't think any of this is saleable.
I beg your pardon. Why ever not?
All of this is good stuff, don't get me wrong. But I can tell right off that they're too fiddly. A good piece of merchandise has to be simple if you want to sell it.
Balderdash! A creator's passion is the literal source of the creation's value. It is what a customer pays for.
Afraid not. I get why you'd think that, but that mindset's a little old-fashioned nowadays. My generation has its own tastes.
Bro, for my
Such humiliation. Very well. Soon I will fashion a work which is certain to delight you. You will be left entirely speechless.
If you think you can pull that off, go ahead and try. I'm eager to see it.
And then fold it up in half so I could stick my fan back in it.
Yeah,
And
that was just the
nowadays-
lighting on his chin. Got it.
I want to get my parents something, but what? Hey, Fram.
You know what I gotta do with that
Hey,
nettle.
Anna.
You know what I gotta do.
What you doing? Oh, Anna is so formal. Call me Lady Anna. Oh, right. Sorry. I meant, hey, Lady Anna. Yep, there you go. So, what are you in the market for today?
I'm looking for an anniversary present for my folks.
Oh,
I don't even think I
You're a
heard it.
merchant? Do you have anything like that for sale?
Fram. Of course I do. Feast your eyes. You won't find gifts cheaper or better than
Basically
these
wants him to
anyway.
link this, like, this support
These
conversation.
knickknacks are so cute! I bet this statuette would look good in their house.
Tell you what, since we're friends, I'll
Not a
throw in an
problem.
engraving of their names for free.
That's tempting. You're pretty good at this, Lady Anna.
I got separated from my family. Being on my own has really put my sales skills to the test. But look, everything I stock is rare and valuable. Your parents will love their gift, guaranteed.
In that case, I think I'll get this statuette. Some engraving would make it seem extra special.
Thanks for the business. I'll gift wrap it for you too if you wait right there.
You may be young, but you really got this merchant thing down. One thing's for sure. I'm not gonna make the mistake of calling you plain ol' Anna again.
Yeah, I also didn't hear it because I think TJ was talking over it. What did the TTS? He almost did it again. Fucking action talk house. Fucking beautiful. So we're approximately halfway through the game, like but in actual terms of story chapters. Like if I were to beat 13, we'd be about halfway. However, that's not anywhere near actually halfway.
Indeed.
Hello, Yunaka. All right. In that case, it is time to get ready to go.
It do be like that.
What do you think
But
about
I have-
curtains, Jeff?
Oh man, getting my fucking opinion on stream. I think the humans are fighting too. My sister sounds annoyed. Oof. The humans.
Dang.
Yeah, those are pretty decent.
You can see the blackout curtains that I've replaced behind so that I can still have my fan.
Yeah.
Which I will say.
Oh fuck! I hydrate before the stream ends. Everyone take a drink.
Ah.
I only have Gatorade. Is that okay?
I think that technically does count as more hydrating than water, but that's up to Nettle's discretion.
I was gonna yell, it's not water.
At least it's not vodka this time.
Yeah.
Me.
You know what?
I'm
Fuck
aware.
it. I have so little left in this jug. I'm gonna finish it.
Yeah, no. My blackout curtains weren't blacking out very much because I had to leave them open so that
Yeah.
because
Nettle will accept
Nettle
Gatorade.
accepts Gatorade.
what is an animal that needs just a constant stream
No.
of fresh air?
Nettle will not accept soda, especially not from you. Nope. Drink water. Nope. Drink water.
Gatorade is tentatively being accepted.
You get no special treatment.
Nettle, does Ruby get special treatment?
I am the princess, beach.
I mean, bitch is correct, but
No, that's you, King, Prince Bitch of the Universe.
Ruby can drink whatever they want.
Nettle, I'm not
What
sure
is
if I
an
appreciate
animal
your
that needs a
simping.
constant stream of fresh air?
I have no idea. I don't know anything about animals or taking care of them.
Like a fish. Need a bubbler in my tank.
No. Drink water. You cannot kiss me on the forehead until you get water.
Oxygenation bubbler in my
Nettle, he's withholding his forehead from me.
Air machine from.
I mean, that's kind of hard to do with fucking max. Drink water.
But
Water.
I also like it dark
Yeah, because bring us the
because
rest of that.
my window's on the side
You're
of
jealous.
the house that gets a lot of sun.
Drink water.
Nettle
Now I
says
have
in all
the-
caps, Jeff. That's extortion.
I mean, if you're not gonna fight the law, if you're not, Nettle, if you're not gonna fight for the law here, I will. The claim says water, but we have adjusted the unofficial rules to say anything that is more hydrating than water, and soda very much is not one of those items.
Yeah.
No. What?
What if I just drink a
Soda
packet of liquid
Extortion is
IV?
also illegal. Oh no.
It's Dr.
Soda
Thunder
is
with
sugar.
ice.
It's fucking
Than
Dr.
water.
Pepper.
With ice.
Alright, I would never stop anyone
You
from
can
drinking
eat the
Dr.
ice
Pepper.
if you swallow the piece whole.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so if you take up one of the pieces of ice and swallow it whole, we have ruled that counts. No chewing, you have to swallow
But
it
it
whole.
has to be a gulp. Swallow it like a horse pill.
Well, it's either that or go get water.
I hear her running off, calling you fucking crazy.
Alright, I really need to get the stream ended. I have 3 minutes, so I have to get ready for
Go to
work.
work.
Bye,
Quick.
stream.
Okay, she came back with water.
Fucking A.
Have a good one, everyone. See you next time.
Fucking
No, wait,
A.
this is the Dr. Pepper's website says it's hydrated. No, we don't accept Dr. Pepper's fucking advertising. We do not accept Dr. Pepper's advertising.
Bottoms up, bitches. It's so big.
Never said that before.
Well, that's not exactly true.
Jeff, before you leave, I'm gonna send you a couple of our garden fun.
4 gulps
That we made the other day.
Okay. Alright, so she did indeed drink water. And that means we can now end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here, especially you, Nettle. Always a pleasure having you here.
Thank you, Nettle.
And I'll see you guys in the next stream. Bye. Thank you, Sheldon.